Ladies and gentlemen, this is Third Strike. Welcome to Casa de Azules. My name is Dr. Steelhammer. I'm here with the great Frankie BFG. How is everybody doing tonight?
Oh, we chilling, baby. I'm excited.
Look at that sultry voice, that smoky voice. Are you sitting by a fireplace right now smoking a cigar?
Smoking a cigar and sipping on this third strike pack.
You
Can't
got the
wait.
cognac,
The
ready to watch some
cognac.
Jazzy Online. Could you imagine 5 years ago the idea of a Jazzy Online?
Honestly, no.
Look at
No, but I'm
now, it's
happy it's
actually
happening.
incredible.
Look at us.
Well, it's amazing, dude, because these tournaments are stacked. Like, if you go to any of the auto qualifiers, of course, there's going to be a handful of very, very strong players, but we're doing these weekly, and they are absolutely loaded with killers from all across the country. You can't replicate this anywhere but online. And Fightcade 2 has finally allowed us to have solid internet and a really strong player base, and I think these tournaments have been super fun to watch.
Dude, every single one has been worth watching, has been worth rewatching as well. I can't wait.
I've watched every one.
Every single one.
And the heavy hitters are here tonight. We've got, of course, Nika KO, who I believe has the most points in the Jazzy Online. We've got Neiman in the building. We've got Dagger G. We've got Amir, the legend from SoCal. We have some killers, dude.
Yeah, and it's fun because at this point last season, we didn't see all these heavy hitters coming out, but they're constantly competing now, and they're competing for the points again, which is fun.
Yeah,
And
because last season, the strategy the strategy really has been for a while. If you're good, just go win an auto qualifier, go up to the last chance. You
Yep.
don't have to grind, but I think Nico wants to win this from his couch.
1000%. Eating pico de gallo and rice and beans. He wants to win this from the dining table.
Yeah, and you know what? He's getting a pretty penny. Donate to the Matcherino, get those prize pool numbers up. The money you can win from these tournaments is actually legit. Like, Matcherino has been amazing for retro fighting games, but also for tax evasion, not great. Because if you win a certain amount, you have to pay taxes on it. I think a lot of players don't recognize that.
Yeah, but I don't think also many players are in danger of needing to report their winnings on taxes. But we're not here to talk about tax evasion, baby. We're here to watch some Third Strike.
We're here to
obey the law.
Evade Amir's Super 2. That's the strategy tonight for everybody. Evade Nika knocking you down in the corner. The IRS is going to get you.
Obey memes dash up, bro.
Yes. We've got GeoJoes versus Tyler S. I'm not going to try to pronounce that. We've got a Ken mirror match. Frankie, I'm going to let you break this one down because you know the Ken mirror a little bit better than I do.
I think, honestly, everyone knows it better than I do at this point. But what I would say is that it just depends on your playstyle, right? Like, if you're trying to be aggressive, like Tyler seems to be right now, he's pressing a lot of safe buttons, and then he does something unsafe like that, which is good. That's what you want to do. You want to keep your opponent guessing, because the last thing you want to be in a Ken mirror is predictable. See, right now he's in the corner.
Looks like he has a solid understanding. Did he attempt a red parry on the axe kick? It's very possible. I mean, that's a very low impact, low risk. Ooh, look, we got a little ambiguous setup.
Everything's ambiguous.
This is looking solid for first round. I mean, these guys know how to play Third Strike.
Yeah. Well, right now they're just testing each other. This is the first game jitters. Nice DED.
And the DED, yeah. So you see his meter. That was a totally safe attempt at converting into super there. The amount of meter he gets back from the hit is less than when you get on block.
Yeah. Well, Tyler started off strong. Gio brought it back. But the issue now is that he doesn't have meter to play with. So he really can't press any buttons if Tyler's on his stuff right now. Everything is pretty much punishable on block. So he has to play a lot differently in the second round if he wants to do anything. Putting him in the corner helps.
In a game, I'm curious to hear your perspective on this because I know in more modern games there's a lot of convincing arguments. I believe that you should use your bar to close rounds out pretty much all the time. Like, I think the round is so valuable and meter is built so quickly. Like, the idea of saving it, I don't know, unless it's egregious and you don't need to do a super, you can do an EX move. I've always been a fan of just getting the kill.
Yeah. So you're right in some senses, but now, right, Tyler tied it up, and he has such a big meter advantage. And Giogos had the advantage in round one, so he didn't need to DAD there to close out the round. But yeah, generally in a tournament setting, that was an excellent hit confirmed by Tyler.
Really nice. You can see it is a confirm because of the sort of delay, the way that the leg is pulling. You can actually see this additional frames. Yeah.
He calls the delay.
It's beautiful. And it's very hard to do that offline. I can't even imagine online.
Yeah. Well, all right. Well, nice.
Now that wasn't a
medium
concern,
kick.
right? I mean, just kind of seeing the differences, it felt like that one had a little bit more of a speedy feel to it. But,
Yeah. Honestly, I think Tyler, and I know that Tyler won that round or won that game, those last 2 rounds, because he had the meter advantage, because Giorgos had to play so differently, and then he ended up dropping the second round and being down an entire meter. I do think saving your meter, especially with Ken, is more important than other characters, because he limits so many characters' options once he gets that super. That just having one, just try to have one on you at all times, and it colors the way that your opponent plays.
it's interesting to hear that because, like, as a Urian player, obviously meter is everything, but I just assume Ken always has meter because parry. So that would be what, 2 parries there or 3? With that kind of weird. Yeah, it's 2, right?
It'd be 2. Ambiguous setup.
Nice.
Gets blown up. It's hard to defend that period, but as player 1, you do get an advantage when you do the ambiguous setups. Just one of those idiosyncrasies of these old games.
Player 1 and player 2 have different abilities to kind of cross up in this matchup, right?
Yeah, it's just weird. I don't know.
You know of any other fighting game that has that kind of feature? It's certainly not present in modern games. It's somewhat common in this game. I mean, there are certain
I've seen people like talk about it in modern games. I don't know like to what extent it's prevalent, but in a game like this where you're gonna see Ken like 70% of the time, it's pretty. It's so
In this mirror match, if you're standing at the tab, I imagine you're going to player 1, unless there's a fight. If you want to be player 1 in this matchup as a Ken player.
Yeah, I think it's important. I mean, it's not so important in like a 2 out of 3. I don't think. You just don't go for those setups as player 2. Or you have different setups that you can go to. Like the super jump setup is like guaranteed for player 1, and there are ways to like play around it, but it's not easy. Definitely go for it if you're player 1, but it's not like the end all be all. I don't think. Anyway, Tyler.
The level of
play. Is it better to close this out? Oh no.
That's a tough parry, especially because the first quick whip. The level of play has improved so much in the last like 3 or 4 years. I think as a direct result of Jazzy and of Fightcade coming out kind of around the same time, it's remarkable to see that America used to just be total ass, except for like the 5 players who one time talked to Issei, and now it's like everybody knows how to play. Like that was a good idea. That theoretically works, right? It was just a spacing issue. Spacing
and timing. It wasn't reversal, but I think in that case it was
spacing. Pretty tight one.
It is, and you don't need to hit a reversal, but it helps. That's what you should be going for. But it's like players in first round of a bracket we're not going for those things 5 years ago. So it's good.
Well, yeah, they weren't even aware that it was an option.
Very strong showing by Tyler.
Yeah, very solid. And his reward, do you know who his reward is for winning?
I think it's the guy from Nicaragua.
It's the Nicaraguan knockout. Nicaraguan knockout. That's who it is. So that's one of the issues with these online tournaments is that the big boys are here. It's not a free run to top 8. I mean, you're going to run into somebody at some point who's an absolute monster. And Nika is number 1 in the rankings. He's on the Mount Rushmore of American Third Strike. And he's your next opponent, Tyler. So I wish you the best of luck.
True and true.
I think it was Ryan pointed out to me a long time ago. I think it was in his guide, How Not to Suck at Third Strike, or How to Suck at Third Strike, that everybody calls it Third Strike. Like you can see the spelling, Third Strike, but nowhere on any of the official games is the word third spelled out fully.
It's always
the number 3, but like somehow, and it might be online edition was Third Strike. I don't know, but somehow, like look at the game right there, the loading screen, Third Strike, Street Fighter 3, but it's always in America third with a T, and it's just once he pointed it out in that little kind of tongue-in-cheek guide he wrote on how to suck at this game, I can't stop seeing it.
And you can't not write it that way either, right?
I can't do it anymore. No, it's always, it that way. It makes me feel Japanese. It's like when I call Akuma Goki. Like I know his name's Akuma on this side of the world, but he's Goki. There are limits to like how Japanese I pretend to be with this game. Like I won't call Makoto's overhead Orochi
No, I won't do that.
Like,
I'll say Daipon loop. I'll say that.
yeah,
I'll say
I'll say
Nage
Daipon
because it's
loop.
funny. It's funny to yell
Yeah,
Nage.
yeah. But like the
Oh
use
shit,
of
we
all of
got a
the
match,
there we
baby.
go. Okay,
We
cool.
got a
Garbage
match.
truck victim is a fantastic name.
Yeah, I was laughing at that shit. Like,
That's a
I
really
had to
good
mute
name.
my
And
mic.
perfection,
Such a
solid. I
good.
mean, you
Oh, he
perfection, and
picked
then he picks
Alex though.
Alex. I don't know.
Jesus
I think
Christ.
he's already a little off the mark.
Yeah.
I don't know if perfect is the word that comes to mind with the character
No,
Alex.
it's like mid. His name should be
Yeah,
mid.
pretty average-ish.
Average, below
There's
average-ish.
been so much shakeup in the tier list over the last like 20 years, but I don't think anyone's ever tried to convince me that Alex was good.
No, he's scary. You ever want
Oh,
to be
your
on the other
Alex is
side of
very
like
good.
a
I mean,
Alex? You know, no, it sucks. But
but
like,
dude,
he's
when I
not
lose to
terrible.
an Alex, like when I play Hold That and I lose to him, it's not because of Alex. It's because Hold That read my mind. And like if
Yeah,
he was reading my mind and playing Chun, I would have lost a lot earlier.
hold that as perfection. All right, so Remy
Yes,
Alex.
agree. This
This is
is
an
a cool little
interesting
matchup.
match. Yeah, it's an interesting matchup.
Yeah, the
It's
stun bar is going to play a role, I think, with
always
Remy having such low stun.
I don't like the SA1 pick against Alex because I do believe that you win this matchup against him not by really zoning him out, but by mixing him up.
You
And
can't really
you
zone him
can't.
for
It's
too
hard to
long.
pressure him if you
He's
don't have access to those hit confirms that you do.
I did
Like
like the game knowledge by perfection using the crouching medium punch to go under the high LOV.
that
Those
was
like if
very
you want to
nice.
learn how to beat Remy, you have to figure out a little bit about how Remy works. Like you can't just rush him down and go like you have to
No,
figure out
no,
how do I get around his booms? How do I deal with this? How do I deal with that? How do I punish
yeah,
like all of his stuff? Because he's just a weirdo character.
yeah. He has a lot of different anti-airs, a lot of options. Of course he bleeds, and this is exactly where perfection wants to be, but he blows it
I
on
remember you convincing me that Alex's crouch light kick into super was a confirm. I didn't believe you.
It can
And
be
then you did it
confirmed
like
against a few characters. It can be.
you did it in front of me like 6 times in a row. And I was like, okay, maybe it's real.
Yeah, it's a link. When you confirm it, it's a
Yeah,
link. So it's doable, but
it's hard.
that wasn't an attempt at a link. He just kind of guessed
But
at it. But
that's a move that's so tempting as an Alex player to use,
the
but it's almost
Superman
never
punch,
the move. Yeah, no, the
yeah, that's always the
dive
last
rush.
move you probably should do, but the first
But
one that
it's
you want to do.
when it hits,
It's so
oh, into
tantalizing.
the corner with the forward fierce. Oh, delicious.
I like how garbage truck victim
Nice.
is keeping him in the corner, but he's not pressuring too hard.
Like right there again, using that dive move, the soup. What is it called? I don't even know. Like
I don't know,
suicide.
fucking
It's
knows.
basically a
It's something
suicide
Japanese.
dive.
Yeah,
But like doing that on a normal jump in the mid screen, you want to use that as like a air to air, so you can actually get something off
yeah,
of it. Or I think there's even like setups where you can parry and then do it.
yeah. It depends
So
on the
like
button, but
so this
it's
is a classic issue in Western Third Strike. So there was a wake up parry there by perfection, and he went right into throw. Like
yeah,
whatever character you play, if you're going to take the risk of a parry, especially a wake up parry, please
yeah,
learn how to make it hurt.
yeah. Right. Especially, oh god, that hit. Yeah, nice. Stand short. That was a link. Holy crap. Very nice. Very nice round by perfection.
First game for perfection.
It's funny because garbage truck victim looked better in that in that match. Like he looked like he
Well,
was
that's
doing all
the
the things
nature of
right,
your.
and then
I was like looking at 1-0 and I'm like, didn't Garbage Strike Victim win one of these
yeah,
games
right.
already? But no,
See,
but
but that's
that's
what's good
Remy.
about Alex. He has that effect where he doesn't really need much
That's
to
what's
get
bad
going.
about Remy is
Oh yeah,
you can be
that's
playing
probably more what's bad
super
about
sick.
Remy.
You
But
can
to be
play
fair,
sick and then
Alex
you
could
get
do
hit.
that against Ken and like Chun and Yun.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right.
If you want to beat Alex, I think, especially like your standard American online Alex, you have to just get very comfortable with the fact that he's going to do an EX sort of charge. What is
There
it
it
called? A
goes.
chariot
There,
rush or something?
the two
There's going to be
boots.
that move, and there's going to be
That
that move.
one.
So, like, I love how he just did it for me. But,
Yeah, that
like,
was. Is
if
he
you can
listening? Is he on the
understand
commentary team?
Alex players, when they get uncomfortable, they start doing that.
Yeah,
And if you can parry it, I mean, you can pick any punish in the world.
yeah. Or just
So I don't
avoid
even
it.
know if you,
Even if you make him waste the
yeah,
meter, it's good.
yeah. I mean, it's a lot of bar, and I don't know. It's kind of hard to do the matador, the jump back on a move like that because it is so fast and it starts super quickly. But the 1-2, it's a pretty straightforward parry. I think higher level players try the red parry, but there's a risk because of the knockdown if you miss. But it's a
Yeah.
move
Well,
like you cannot beat Alex if you can't deal with that move.
Yeah, well, the difference in that round that garbage truck victim just won is that he didn't get hit with those moves. You know, he was
Yeah.
getting hit with them in game one. But now Perfection has the corner, attacking, gets back
Back
thrown.
throw.
No,
Okay.
the reverse
Punish.
nage.
Oh, didn't. You could have blocked it. So an interesting thing about that, what is it, blue nocturne kick? Or I don't know what that. The kick where he flies across, where Remy flies across the screen.
You
What
need a
is that?
car of that. The
You
cold
know that?
blue kick, the ice
There we
cold
go.
blue kick.
So that move, I'm sure
Ugh.
you're aware of this, but for the viewers, it's very hard to parry, and the reason it's very hard to parry is because it's technically an airborne move, so the game gives you less frames of parry. So it
Yes,
is actually like jumping in and trying to parry it, an air to air or an air attack.
right.
That's why you can't parry that shit. It's hard.
That's yeah. That's why you've never been able to parry that move.
Do you
Oh
know if
no, the two
Chun-Li's
boots.
spinning roundhouse kick is also the same? The
Yes,
one
it
she does
is.
like, yeah. So
It is
that's why those
airborne.
moves are so hard to hit because the game registers them as airborne.
Yeah. Garbage truck victim is nursing a nice lead right now. He's avoiding the EX moves you warned us about, Dan.
But yeah,
Oh, he parried the
Perfection's
cold
doing
blue
he's
kick.
doing his part too by choosing all of the wrong moves. All right,
Yeah.
keep him out.
Oh, here we
Nice.
go.
Oh
This is
no,
it.
it's
Oh,
happening.
nice
Yeah.
wake up. He called his shot. He said he was tired of this BS.
As a Remy player, you have to be a master of the Ume flash kick. It's like
Yeah,
an
I mean,
essential skill set if you want to take that character far. Like you got to just have that sixth sense for, yep, I'm doing it.
yeah. Or just like getting into the habit of charging every time you do universal overhead or you're pressing a button, just kind of keeping that option there because you can always just parry and throw, but it's much less, it's much scarier if you just always EX flash kick.
Ooh,
Very
well,
nice.
it's cute, but I feel like, I mean, such a
Yeah, he
high
could have.
risk.
I
You
would have
just,
swept there. I think sweeping there probably would have.
I like that.
Nice parry.
Nice.
I love that. Now he got
Okay.
Remy's out of the corner, so there's no real good Oki.
Yeah, he could have kept the pressure on with like a knee into EX slash.
I like the choice though. Just put the damage on the board and let the characters decide this for you, kind of. Nice, very
Yeah,
nice. Oh my
Alex
goodness.
Stomp was the first time that the idea of an option select actually made sense to me. Someone was like, well, why don't you parry and block at the same time? Because it's going to cross up. So, like, you just tap a direction and it's going to cover both options. I'm like, oh my God, that's what an option select is. But that's a move that's really not seen in Japan at all.
Which one?
I mean, the Alex's Stomp is airborne?
It's there. It's a good wake up option because you're airborne almost instantly,
Oh,
so you
interesting.
can't get thrown.
I
But
guess
not
you'll
like
see it
not from
occasionally.
far range, not like that. Not the way it's
No,
been
it's
used
very
here, but
slow.
it's been working out for Perfection. He can still win this round. He's just one good decision away at this point.
I've seen
Oh, he
some
gets
cute charge
jumped in on
positions.
though.
That was nice.
Oh, there it
All
goes.
right, so
That's
that
the
was
game.
also like a chip out option right there. Well
Yeah,
played.
that was a good.
Garbage truck victim.
That's one of the advantages of picking SA1 is that you kind of get a free chance at good damage because that's a safe that's
And
a safe
hard
pressure
parry
option.
from close range.
Yeah, like anything into SA1 is pretty safe, especially in the mid
Parrying
screen.
that
So
from full screen is fun because I just mash it, brrrr, and
yeah, it
then like
usually
if you
works out.
actually, yeah, and then you look so sick, and you're like, I literally just mashed.
You look like an
But
expert.
well played. I've been impressed with these first two matchups. I like the Ken Mirror. I mean, that's sort of the classic. Who's better at third strike? Even though the reality is that is not, in my experience, the best indicator of a third strike player's skill. But the
No.
Ken Mirror is a classic, and then a fun little weirdo matchup. How often do you see Alex versus Remy? I think we have some unique characters. There's a Q player, Tonren's in here. There's a few Ibuki players. Even the really strong players like Nika, Neem, Amir, they're all playing different characters. So there's going to be a lot of variety tonight.
Yeah. Well, that's another good thing about online tournaments is that we get to see a lot of character variety that we don't necessarily get to see in our locals.
And there's some Oros too. There's been a kind of a big surge of Oro players, I think, with Twitter and so many cool unblockable setups being developed and polished up. Oro is an attractive character to players. I remember when I was starting, I looked at him one time and it was like, nope. But that was well before all this stuff got figured out, and he's an unbelievably annoying character if you have the execution and the game knowledge. So we have at least 2 Oro players here tonight.
Yeah, one of my buddies from the Bronx picked up Oro back in like '08, and he found like the unblockable setups, and he used the pad, and the pad is kind of like a pseudo hitbox. And I can tell you, it's the most annoying shit in the world to play against him.
It's so annoying.
Fire.
Cool.
All right, Doctor.
I'm unmuted now, right?
Should
Can
be.
you guys hear me?
Dan, you still eating your slice? Or you ready?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay, cool. Frank, you good?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm gonna tell the players to play.
Okay.
You guys can go back in whenever.
Cool. All right. I don't know who's up next, but I'm very excited. Could be anybody. I think we're moving into the second round.
Ooh,
Oh, fun.
I like this.
Poe. I
Poe.
have been playing Poe in
New
some
Yorker.
capacity for a long, long time. Poe was an OE 2011-ish Goki player, and I think in the last like 3 or 4 years, he really figured the game out. I've been very impressed to see his growth. He now plays Ken and Goki, and he's had a lot of success offline in New York. Really nice guy. He's a musician, very talented musician. I'm excited to see him play against Neon. Neon is an Oro player.
Yep,
So
one
we're
of
gonna
those
see,
Oros we were talking about.
Yeah, we're going to see the Ken Oro. How do you feel about the Ken Oro matchup?
I think
From
it's,
both perspectives.
I think it's
You
really
play both
fun.
characters.
Yeah, I play both characters. I find it fun from both perspectives because Ken's one of the characters that's the easiest to juggle with Oro. You can get so much done wherever you are on the screen against Ken with just one parry. And on the other side, it's fun avoiding all of Oro's stuff, staying mobile, whiff punishing, avoiding the double jump shenanigans. It's fun. It's fun from both sides, but I can imagine it is 1000% more stressful as an Oro player, I think. I can be objective. I can be objective about this. Many times Ken just needs a knockdown, like in any other matchup. I like the fireballs that Poe's throwing out because Oro does have some strong horizontal moves, and that kind of keeps Oro honest. But you have to be a little closer to make him stop throwing them out like that. They're easily parried there. You want to throw them from a range that you can stuff them. Just,
ooh, that double jump. If he
basic
didn't
footsie
double jump,
shit.
that would have been the end of the game right there.
Yeah. Ooh, I love that. She said, "Why not?" He said, "Stop
Yeah.
pressing stuff, bud."
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
Double flub.
Oh,
Oh, he
no.
should have just let the jump rip. Oh, I love this.
Oh,
This is
look at
great.
this.
Oh,
I love this.
sweep
is
him.
incredible
Sweep him
about
again.
fighting games.
Nice overhead. Good block.
I love
and
fighting
that
games
move.
because like the first 70% of that round, everyone's playing solid, and then you see those health bars going smaller and smaller, and it's
it
like,
just evolves
wake up
there.
this and double jump that.
Yeah. But right there, you saw one of the things about this matchup where you just assume that Ken wins every footsie interaction, but Oro has some good tools against Ken's like good pokes.
Great butt.
Yeah. Well, an
I think
underrated
that's what
move from
Neon's
Ken in this
meter
matchup
building.
is stand medium kick. Stand medium kick's really good against Oro, and obviously crouch strong. Crouch strong is good, but the issue with crouch strong is that you can parry it both ways. So if the Oro's feeling frisky, and they usually are, you're risking getting 100% it with that move. So
I think that's one of the first hurdles for Oro players to get over, that you can win without close medium punch.
yeah, this is an interesting setup. He gets pressure, but he gets outpoked. Oro's corner pressure is pretty weak with Yagodama, so, but it was still a good option. I'm happy he went for it. Gets jumped.
It has its utility, but really only in like clearly defined setups.
Yeah, he can get an
You're just kind
unblockable
of
from
throwing
this.
it. You know, like an Aegis can be turned into anything, but I don't think that Oro Super 2 has that same kind of effectiveness. It really is most useful in like really nice setups, the Kuroda style.
Yeah. Good parry. Feeds him meter.
Ooh, let's see what the move is. The chip out.
Yeah, I don't like trading meter with Oro like this, but he is only one hit away, so I understand why.
Now he can get something, but it was an interesting. I don't think it's gonna, yeah, he did. Oh, he did. Oh, but he missed. He should have gone right into another launcher.
Yeah. Well, when you get, it's tricky because when you get that second hit of the medium punch as the juggle, Ken can roll out, which is what happens.
Yeah.
So you have to like switch up which button you use to pressure for the unblockable, and so he was just a little further away. He was too far away.
The juggle count is exhausted, and then he doesn't.
Yeah, on the second. Yeah, because the second one.
He does more juggle points.
Yeah, the second medium punch is what exhausts the count. So Poe's being super aggressive.
Solid. Yeah, he's going for it. Stun
Love
Oro.
it.
To stun Oro is not easy.
Yeah,
it's not gonna happen.
No, you'll kill him before you stun him usually.
Yeah, he's got a very high amount of stun.
Yeah, a beautiful round by Pose Ken.
Perfection. Reminds me of that Alex player.
Yeah, you should see what's going on
this
here.
Could be something. Okay.
That's hard. That's really hard to do, the double off of an anti-air medium punch. Nice escape from the corner. But he keeps pressing. Those are the wrong buttons to press against Ken, honestly. Unless he's in the corner. But right now he's getting pressured. Poe. Nice jump back.
Get out. Yeah.
It's really hard, man. You have to be so precise to capitalize on those little interactions. But Neon Ray is doing a good job.
Neon's landed a fair number of the medium punch launchers, but it's just odd interactions.
Yeah, they're not ideal.
No, they're not clean.
And that's what makes Oro a bit of a weak character. You know, it's that things have to be really ideal for him to look amazing. Yeah. And Poe forces Neon Riot to be great right now with that parry, and he couldn't do it. So he wins 2-0. Very nice.
Poe has the experience now. He's been playing offline consistently.
Yeah.
He dabbled
performed really well at the last Jazzy too, so that's cool.
Yeah, dude. He's got a couple wins under his belt at Brooklyn Arcade. I've been very impressed, and it's good to see moving on. And Neon's been playing Oro now for a while. I remember playing Neon back in the day. I love weird characters being explored, and Neon's part of like a group now of like 4 or 5 American Oros that are doing what they can to try to push the character, because theoretically he's the best character. I mean, I remember hearing that a couple years ago. The tier list of if it was all tool assisted, and there's a compelling enough argument that Oro has more scumbaggery in him than any other character, but it's just trying to pull it out in math.
That's just 4chan talk right there.
Yeah. Well, a medium punch. I don't know if you were watching the Jazzy online tournament a few weeks ago.
Yes.
Boa, he was able to take that medium punch through Exodus, through Amir, through Neiman. And
you're right. I wish you were here so you can smack the shit out of me for saying something so stupid. You're right. Point taken.
I think the theoretical best character in this game is Chun-Li. And we don't need to theorize about it.
Yeah.
There doesn't have to be a whole lot of
I would put Yun above Oro there, but I think the thought experiment still stands. It's still one of those 3, right? And Urian, I would put Urian up there too.
Yeah, and Urian does move up in the tier list in that kind of like theoretical, totally optimized robot versus robot world.
Well, we'll get there soon with AI probably. We'll
Yeah,
just be a bunch of former players commenting on AI.
that would be sick. I would love to watch
Op-
that. CPU level 9 versus level 9.
Ugh. Imagine Evo
Be fired.
finals. 9
It's just
stars.
Microsoft versus Apple. Who's programmed the better Kuroda cosplayer? One thing I really want AI to do is to be able to download. I want to be able to play Daigo, and like there should be some method. And if anybody out there is smart, to take thousands of replays of a player playing a specific character, and to put it into some sort of algorithm or some sort of hive mind or machine learning, where
Well,
you
it's
could
that Tekken
basically.
Ghost shit, right? They got that
Oh, is that a
Ghost.
thing?
Yeah, and Tekken does it.
Oh,
They
well, look at
gather all
that.
the data, bro, and they
And
form
then can
an
you like
avatar
basically
that plays
really, and
just
you can
like you.
play?
Yeah, it's fucking sick.
No way. Oh, that's so cool. So it's already been done. So
Yeah,
all the good ideas have already been taken.
unfortunately,
But now
Harada-san
somebody
is just on another level.
do it for third strike.
Yeah, they should
Because
do it for
I've
Third Strike.
never played. Yeah, I've never played like all of these legendary players, and there's enough footage of them.
I think
Just
so.
throw it in
Some
the old machine,
throw it
fire
in.
up the old computer and just fucking do it. I don't know. I don't know how it works. I just want to play.
Dude, isn't it crazy to think? I mean, I know you mentioned it already, but this idea that we do online Third Strike for jazzy points is like,
Yeah.
whew,
And
we've come
what's
a long
even
way.
crazier about it is that I'm not over here shaking my fist at the cloud
No, me
saying
neither. I
this
was
is
gonna say the
ridiculous.
same
I'm
shit. I'm digging
supporting
it.
it.
I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah, why not?
I'm absolutely
I'm
supporting it.
digging
Where
it.
I think if you had asked me 4 years ago, I would have rolled my eyes and said, like, oh, we've jumped the shark. But like this is amazing. I think this is the future. Of course, cab is the only way to really determine
Yeah,
who is the best player in America. But
it's almost as remarkable as how unremarkable Remy is, and we're seeing a second Remy match in
we
about
are,
the
but we
span
are
of nine
seeing a
minutes.
Remy who has many, many years of experience. So it is slightly different. Daggers in the kind of trinity of American Remys with Fito and Everdread. I feel like
Everdread.
those are the
Shout out to
three.
Rage.
Yeah, Rage.
Shout out to the Rage.
He
Remy.
sold his soul to Ken.
Yeah, but if anybody wants to play Remy and really wants to, you should watch Dagger G play because he follows the rules of the character. Just like in
Yeah.
that, like he's just avoiding Yang's dive kicks and jump ins, and he's not doing anything too spicy with anti-airs. He's like willing to block, and that's okay. Just
What
like
I love
that.
about
Parry,
Dagger is that he is fully capable of doing all the ridiculous charge partitions and the goofy shit, but he
guess what?
doesn't.
Don't need it.
He doesn't need it,
You
but
don't need
he
it.
pulls it out when it's necessary. But he's a guy. He's a good example of someone who like learned all the goofy stuff, realized that it wasn't that great, and only pulls it out when it's absolutely necessary. I think like one of the first chapters to work through as an Oro or a Urian or as a Remy, characters that have these kind of really, or as a Yun, these abilities to kind of do really technically challenging things is to not do it. To
Yeah.
realize that you don't always need it. You don't
Yeah.
always need to do Kara bombs. You don't always need to do triple tackle headbutt. And you definitely don't always need to be charge partitioning every LOB as Remy. And Dagger can and doesn't. And I think that's a big reason why he's so
He
strong.
formed himself a wall with blonde hair and did some hit confirms, and that's it. That the jump medium kick is an excellent wall against the dive kicks. Crouch short is excellent. Stand medium kick is short. It's good.
I
But
imagine this is a difficult matchup for Remy for the same reason that it's a difficult matchup for Goki, just the stun bar. Yang can chew through stun.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about as many ambiguous things versus Yang. It's pretty much straightforward, but it's just the constant pressure that good Yang players are able to apply. Like, Dominican Power is doing a decent job of forcing Dagger G into making decisions, which is why he's winning the round. But you have to be really precise. You have to take advantage of every mistake. There was a couple medium kicks that didn't get punished properly, even if he parried. And right now, he could lose the round because of it. He's still doing a good job.
This is a crucial round for Dominican Power, just to kind of keep some hope
Especially
alive.
because it started off so well, but now it's evened up. There we go.
Okay.
Deep and fierce. I like it.
On the board.
Basic.
This is unfortunately a cross-country match. Dagger's all the way on the West Coast, and I'm fairly certain Dominican Power's on the East Coast. So it's one of the challenges of online. You know, the idea of a region-locked event has had some success, but we just rock it nationwide. And sometimes, especially on Yang's stage with the raindrops, it's a little tough.
Honestly, if you didn't mention it, I would have thought that it was pretty close because they're playing it properly. Like they're playing it the way that it.
Well, that's
so it's pretty cool.
Fight Kid and wired internet.
Nice. I like how he waited to see if it hit. Just kept going with the EX lashes. Might be too late in the round. Dagger G is on match point. Using just the wall. Do a lot of neutral jumps, a lot of backdashes, changing
angles. That backdash is so fast.
So good. It just resets the thing,
the
spacing.
And it's something I don't see a lot of Remy's use. I think that often they get into this mindset of like, in order to charge, I must always be holding back. And it's like, no, you can kind of work the backdash in because he flies away.
It also takes a lot of experience to use because you have to like know when to stop backdashing and hold your position because you end up in the quarter fairly easily.
Well, the old idea of ABC when it comes to charge characters always be charging is, in my experience as a charge player, not actually truth. It might be in Street Fighter 2 World Warrior as Guile.
Yeah.
But as these games have become more complicated, well played by Dagger there, I think that the kind of mark of a really good charge player is also knowing when not to charge.
Yeah, it's also like because you also have to like when you're playing with Remy, like when every time you backdash, you're starting your charge at the end of that.
Yeah.
At the end of the backdash, right? So it's like it's just keeping your options open and getting that's what makes it difficult.
And Dagger understands the charge position bars.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's all right. Dan got this.
All right, we got a promo video for the Jazzy Circuit finale, I believe. Let's see. This is Akihabara Arcade in Denver, one of the most beautiful venues. I would say probably the greatest venue that you could hold a tournament like this at. Oh, that's fine. I'm just sort of masturbating, so it's fine. Talking to myself. I'll eat my pizza. I've never actually been to that arcade, but I'm a liar.
Let's go. That's sick. Cactus League.
Prodigy Proving Grounds. Lake Worth Beach, Florida. They got a tournament in Florida. Wow.
Like my head there.
That's cool. Get some sun, get some Jazzy points. Frankie, what's your strategy for Jazzy?
Last chance, boys. Look, I'm not good enough to get points year round without practicing. Everybody's really strong. So I'm not gonna waste my time getting frustrated when I know I can't practice. Like I did last year, I'll wait for a few months before the last chance qualifiers and really
there's 2 less spots now, right? Is that how it works?
It's not that many, no. It's gonna be harder this year to do
4, right?
Yeah, so I have to practice.
I guess the nice thing about it being in Denver rather than Texas is that Denver doesn't have that kind of huge scene around it.
Yeah, it's up to the
less
people to travel there. Yeah, but yeah, that's the strategy. Just come up with a game plan for how to get better and try to practice. Try to get better.
This is Jazzy Season 5. I remember when Jazzy was just a twinkle in the eye of Mutant XP, and now it is a stable and solid force in the world of retro games, and it's something that other retro games really lack. I don't know of any other retro game that has anything nearly as robust as Jazzy.
Definitely not.
it's just been amazing to have something like Jazzy because what it's done is it's given everybody an aim point. And for the first time, really in American history, outside of like the Evo era, but Evo was really just that one tournament. I mean, there was like a series of tournaments and stuff, but there was never a circuit that
Yeah,
had like
no,
a
but that's
universal leader.
that's always been my argument for why tournaments are important. It might not be about the result, per se, but it's just important to keep people playing. And there's nothing that'll get an entire community playing like tournaments. Whether or not you
And you've
value,
seen
the each result, the proof is in the pudding. If tournaments are on the horizon, people are gonna play more. People are gonna practice,
people are
and they're
gonna
gonna want to show
play,
up.
yeah. And
That's
if there
just
is a belt at the end of the rainbow, and there's a couple $1,000s, and
it's the Nicaraguan. This
oh
terror,
my goodness,
this terrorist.
you people have caused me and my friends more pain and suffering
Yeah, well,
than Lloyd Nicaraguan knockout Nika KO.
yeah, we'll try traveling to Long Island, and after like 2.5 hours, and losing, losing for
sounds
5 hours straight.
Super fun, dude.
Yeah, it's probably the best times of my
No,
life.
I went with you once to Nika's house.
Yeah.
And we did a random select tournament.
Yeah, he's a bastard. He feeds you, it makes you feel comfortable, and then he destroys you. That's what he does. That's his
He's
shtick.
such a sweet, sweet man.
I'm onto your game, Nika.
I think Nika
after
is
15 years, I'm onto your kid.
He's the purest competitor because when Nika wins, it's GG, and when Nika loses, it's GG.
This guy's a
I've
robot.
never ever heard him complain one time about bullshit. He just fucking plays, and he often wins. And when he doesn't, it's not like, well, this is I was online. It's just GG.
Well,
And like
he's a robot.
he's just
Talking about AI. This guy
He's
was
picked the
created
right
by
character.
Shadow, dude.
his robot style. Yeah, he's M. Bison's long lost son.
Totally. He's getting his shit thrown right now. Oh!
Yo,
His ankle got cleared.
yo, you got those? Oh my
See?
eyes.
I always knew he was a scrub.
I've triple short Reaper is so sick. It just looks cool.
Yeah. It does. Short, short, short. This is the tough part. See, this is why managing meter is really important, because he has 1 meter and he needs to get more damage without using it.
Ooh, knockdown.
Because if Yang gets 1 knockdown, I mean, I think it might be over. Almaz is doing a good job at just keeping him,
Good punish by
keeping
Nika,
things from
understanding that
devolving so much. Nice walk up throw. Nice air to air. Uh-oh, he gets the crouching damage. Oh no!
You think he tried to red parry or just stop walking?
No, I think in that situation it's so hard to like, he probably was trying to jump away. I mean, it's a split-second decision. It could have been anything,
Yeah.
but I don't think a red parry there would not be wise. So I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt, and maybe he was just trying to jump away or press a button. Sweep by
Nika's a
Nika.
very momentum-based player. Once he gets a read on you, and once he gets some confidence, and you're on your back, you're in the mixer.
That's why we call him Sharknado.
Certainly feels that way. There are a few places worse on planet Earth than being in the corner with Nika's Yang standing just
Or
outside
just a
that
knockdown,
feed.
dude. It feels awful when he like
it's
neutral throws you
awful.
or like sweeps you. It's like, fuck me.
Because the reality is, like, he knows exactly what can happen in the next 2 seconds, and the
Right.
truth is, I don't know. I don't know what the hell is about.
He's gotten much better at this situation, like keeping
Ooh,
the corner,
nice.
and that's
Very smart to not
an
whip the
example of it.
roundhouse,
Yeah.
knowing that even though he got the parry, he didn't have the guaranteed jumping combo and the back throw prioritizing the swing position.
Yep.
What a smart man this guy is.
Yeah,
You know what? Almaz is holding his own.
he is.
Pushed him
He's,
to the limit in the first game. Nice.
yeah,
You
he's
think
air
that was
to
good
airing
part, you know?
properly. He's punishing the attempts at offense. Another
Nice.
good air to air, but Nika's really good at exploiting those over aggression. But right now,
An early jump roundhouse to beat the dive kick is like
but again, they're
oldest
tied up.
strategy for 10 versus twins. Yeah, dude.
Oh,
Nice.
nice whiff punish.
Great
Definitely a
spacing.
buffer from very far away. Good presence in mind.
You got the back throw solid using the target combo there.
Yes. Oh no.
Oh, Nika.
Another situation where he's probably not blocking. Not
Yeah,
trying to
that
punish,
wasn't
but just
right,
not
right.
blocking. But Nika
Oh, that's gonna
puts his
hurt.
opponent
Even
in the
stun
corner.
on that.
Another
Look
one.
at
He's gonna
these
get full
parries.
combo. He should get a full combo.
He could have on that one because he was clearly in the front.
Yeah.
Oh, just missing that target combo.
Yeah, it's one of the unfortunate things about the twins. But he gets the
Oh,
overhead
that's
into
a
super
work
and
deck.
closes
It
it out.
is
Oh,
beautiful.
gorgeous.
Great awareness.
Very
Recognize
sneaky.
that Yang was crouching. That is also a link, not a confirm. If you're missing that in training mode, it's because you don't do it the same way that you do me picking a super. You have to visually link it. It's
Who's this
weird.
Almaz fella? Huh?
I don't know. I think
Who
he
you
might be a
pretending to be, huh?
Smurf. Are we smurfing? Is this
You mean
Genji?
smurfing?
I think they're smurfing.
Oh.
There's no way that this is just like some guy who's like, I think Green Ken's cool.
Yeah, right. Nice walk-up throw.
Could you
It's one
imagine
of
if
those.
it's Hansen?
It might be.
It might be Hansen, dude. It could be Denji.
The walk-up throws is getting me a little suspicious. Is giving Denjin Ryu Kara throw, you know? It's giving. Let me try to forward throw you here. Right. Can never count Nika out. He's
yeah,
such a
this is a nasty spot to be in.
nice.
Ooh.
That's a hard parry to do. That's a reverse parry, but it looks like it's a forward parry. It's very good.
Very interesting.
Very nice.
Almaz about
Almaz
to shock
on match
the
point.
world.
Who?
Nika's
Nice.
fighting for his life. This
Yeah,
is thankfully the
sweating.
winner's bracket. I wouldn't mind seeing Nika have a loser's run. That would be interesting. But
That'd be pretty cool to watch.
Almaz can do.
Nice.
Well, Nika's very
Can
smart
never
with
count him
that
out.
foot.
There he goes. No
That's
crossover, but he
oh,
couldn't
misses
finish
it.
the combo.
He misses the stun opportunity, but he should be able to close out the round.
Nice.
Nice. Oh, look at that stun combo.
Yeah, that was nice, but Nika's probably kicking himself for not building a little bit of meter. But that's okay. We got this, right? Hey,
The
Nika.
4.5, and this is the round. This is
Almaz
all it comes down to.
on the verge of an
Nice use
upset.
of medium kick. Yeah, big upset.
Oh, nice
Oh, show me you
DP.
had. Switch up short nothing. Beautiful
Nika hits him with the
spacing
walk
from
up.
Nika.
Oh no, that's it. The
Wait, hit him
Sharknado.
later.
That was so fast. Oh god, that's why Nika is who he is and why he has the most points.
Rock solid.
'Cause
you
you
don't
can never
just walk
count him
into
out.
Nika KO's house and take his jazzy online points.
Oof. You better go
That
get
was
him some
really
buffalo
solid.
wings.
That is a very kind of clear example of Nika's experience because
Mhm.
Nika, probably like the rest of us, I don't know Almaz. And he's
No.
around in, and holy, and you can play when you play this game. You can tell within 12 seconds is this guy actually legit. And Nika felt the pressure, and he
Yeah.
probably wasn't expecting a caliber of Ken like that. But
No.
he stayed solid. He even lost the game and didn't lose focus, and he closed
Lost the
it out. And he
round.
closed it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, he lost the whole game.
Yeah, well,
He was back.
Flair once said that the strongest thing about Nika was his ability to adjust, and you just saw it
Yeah.
there. You know, you just saw it.
Yeah. Nika's one of those guys. He really just has the ability to download quicker than other people, and once he's got you, he's
More
got you.
precisely too. Like he's very crystal clear on like why somebody is having success against him, and he's like good at figuring out the antidote. He's really
Yeah, he
skilled at that.
separates the emotional component. Usually, when someone's beating me, I'm not thinking why are they beating me. I'm thinking how are they beating me, and I make sure no one's watching this. And it's just sort of like a pure emotional response where Nika really can separate his ego and his feelings
Yeah.
and analyze and do it real time. He doesn't have to come back an hour later and watch the YouTube video after he stopped crying. He can do it as
As a robot should.
a good old fashioned American robot should.
We got another one. We're hot.
Ooh. I'm liking
Ibuki?
the character variation. So this
Yeah,
could
this
be
is
Yoga
fun.
Brain, this could be Kioski. I don't know who it's gonna be.
Excuse?
Probably Yoga Brain.
Kyosuke? Probably
I saw
Yoga.
Yoga Brain earlier in the bracket. So Yoga Brain, all drink of water. Is this it's
Ooh.
Kioski by the color, right? Where's Yoga Brain?
Kyosuke-san against
So
Neem.
Kioski had a very strong showing recently offline. I believe at Frosty, played very
Okay.
well. But he is up against a formidable opponent.
Yes.
Neemanzors. What up, Neem?
Probably the strongest Ken right now.
Neiman is somebody who had his moment in the sun at Jazzy 2 in terms of offline, but he has been living in the sun online for
Yeah.
as long as I've been around. I remember I used to play him 12 years ago online, and I used to say he doesn't do anything, and I die.
Yeah. Well, right now he's pressuring Everything you do against Ibuki with Ken is pretty unsafe. So he's doing a good job at staying safe by just walking up to her and pressing good things. He's just walking up, which is probably the safest way that Ken can approach. But Kyosuke's doing a good job at pressuring him now. Good use of the target combo. Very nice.
Very smart.
Yes.
And the fact that it's a target combo and it all goes together, didn't lose the stun.
Yep. That's right.
But Neiman has a lot of experience against Tenren, and Tenren is pretty well known as the strongest American Ibuki at a tremendous showing at Cooperation Cup.
Yeah.
So he's not unfamiliar by any stretch of the imagination, and this matchup on paper is heavily favored towards Ken, from what I understand, just because of the sheer damage output.
Yeah.
But Ibuki's annoying. No punish? Yeah, it's going to be hard to punish that.
Nice throw tech. Nice air throw.
An air throw.
Nice empty jump
One
throw.
cool thing about
Very good. And nice meaty overhead.
Ooh.
Yosuke did a lot of good things in a row there, but
yeah.
it's not enough sometimes. You waste all your meter and then you can't capitalize there. But excellent round from Kyosuke. He showed some signs of life there.
Absolutely. I mean, there's a lot of nerves. If you've never played in a tournament and you're going up against an extremely well-established, super strong player like Demon, you're not often going in with this, like, I got it mentality. There's always going to be a voice that's like, oh no, it's Neiman. Oh no, it's Nika. And if you can quiet that and actually just play your best, you can often kind of surprise yourself. And I saw Kyosuke doing that, not really being afraid of the black can across the screen from him.
Yosuke got himself out of the corner.
Ooh.
But it's going to take a lot. Oh man, he could have just punished the low medium kick.
Yeah, in between, right? With like a knee or something?
Yeah.
Like
It's really tough though. I mean, Neiman has a lot of meter now, and he has the momentum. Kyosuke has no meter, which probably makes this very difficult. Nice back throw.
Yeah.
Throw again. Keeping the pressure on.
Ibuki's very reliant on their meter. What I see a lot of Ibukis do is they play SA1, which is the right decision, but then they only use SA1 for EX moves.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, the whole point of that super is because it's completely broken for chip.
Yeah. And for just pressure with that move right there. That move is so good and it keeps the move safe, you know? Could have blocked him. Not sure what happened. Maybe I'm incorrect about that. But...
It's a very annoying parry with the EX fireball behind it. Well played by Kyosuke. Neiman moving on. You know, what are you going to do?
Neiman doing what he does.
It's what he does. He's
nothing in winning,
go
right?
further up. Yeah, he doesn't do anything, and then my health bar is gone. Really enjoyed meeting Neiman at Jazzy 2. Jazzy 2 was a wonderful experience. It was the first major tournament for Third Strike after COVID. And it was just, Frank, you were there. I think you remember the vibes. It was different, right? It just was like everyone was just happy to play.
Yeah.
There really
happy to be out the house, first of all. Happy to get fun. Happy to be in a room where Third Strike's being played and it's not just them alone in a dark room.
Yeah, and
by
watching
themselves
Neiman
with their thoughts.
have that amazing run. Holdat had a fantastic run that year.
Yeah. It's hard to play. It's hard to play any fighting games with zero output. You know, like zero input from like outside sources. You know, like you need a community. You need the locals. You need to like feel the game and feel other people. It's hard to play this fucking genre of game competitively and not like have that release, you know, that of like being social with other people who just enjoy the game. If it's constant grinding all the time, it's horrible, and that's why the vibes were so good at Jazzy 2. Like, you know, we all felt that. I'm pretty sure we all hated ourselves and hated the game at the tail end of the pandemic, and just being able to be in a room with everybody competing, but like it just felt like familial, you know. It felt like we all appreciated what we took for granted for so many years, you know.
Yeah, I completely agree. Getting offline for me in 2018 and joining New York City, I had been playing the game for, I don't know, 12, 15 years at that point, but I, for the first time, felt like I was part of a community, and not only was I having more fun playing, but I was getting better quicker, because you need feedback, and it's very hard to get feedback if you're just playing, you know, randoms on Fightcade saying GG, GG. You gotta have somebody kind of sit across from you and say, hey, you're doing this wrong, maybe try that. You know, conversations with top players, it can be done on Discord, but I'd say the most valuable experiences I've ever had learning this game pull up a stool next to you, Nika, 5-star, Issei. Just sit there and watch.
You got a
Why'd you
couple
do
of
that?
freaks. You got a couple of freaks in the building.
So this is an interesting matchup, man.
Back of the bus,
This is
freaks.
New school, old school. Yogurt Brain, tall drink of water, big boy. Met him
boy.
at Frosty Faustings. Big old white guy, which is kind of my thing, so felt a little bit intimidated. But Yogurt Brain has been grinding. He had some success early this year, winning a tournament in Chicago. As a Buki, winning a tournament is not the easiest thing to do, so well played. And then Dagger has just been around. I mean, there's video of Dagger playing, Evo 2003, I think, against Nuki. I mean, the dude's been around. Most of you weren't even alive, and he was playing an Evo versus Nuki.
Playing out of Hawaii, too, you know? It's hard. He got good in Hawaii. Crazy.
Yeah, that's true. He had Leviathan,
Yeah.
the young player. At least I imagine he did, because Leviathan was old school young. You've heard that name, right?
Yeah, of course. Now he has a Yogurt Brain backed into the corner. Nice medium kick.
Okay.
This is one of the
Yogurt
weird
with the
matchups.
stun.
Oh,
The
oh,
stun
but
with the
he-
dagger. That's like that
dagger.
previous matchup with the target combo
Dagger.
from Kioski not losing the stun. The dagger did not combo, and it knocked Dagger G out of the stun.
Haha.
But he pulled it off. Well played by Yogurt Brand.
Yeah, he kept his composure there. Good job.
This is going to be a very, maybe not, I don't know the actual kind of advantage, disadvantage, but I would imagine it's more annoying for Dagger.
Yeah, well, Mbuki has a lot of ways to get around fireballs that are like intrinsic to her movement already. Like the two hits, you know, the overhead kick just like that. Just jump in kunai is like slide. That shit.
Yeah.
So, you know, it makes it a lot stickier. And then her jump is really fast too. It's one of the fastest jumps in terms of time spent in the air. You know, she gets down really
she
quick.
can get that
she can
stun
punish.
bar up quickly too.
That's another thing. She's excellent at stunning, especially if you're just getting like pot shotted with her like normals. You can get stunned really quickly against Ibuki, and she has
Yeah, I
good
don't know the
punishes.
matchup well enough to say who's at advantage, but just on paper, it feels like it would be harder for Remy because you know Ibuki usually loses characters that can do huge damage output,
Yeah,
and Remy just doesn't have that in his toolkit. Like that was his big punish right there outside Super.
yeah. I mean, Remy has good output because I didn't really see Dagger G landing that many hits, and Ibuki was almost dead. You know, like if he just had a little bit of meter, he would have won that round. So. I just think it's trickier. Like Remy has to spend more time in the air, you know, and looking for different things. Like it's not your box standard. Let me throw some sonic booms and
Yeah, you're not going to be
chill.
able to zone effectively.
No,
with
you
your
have to play
mobility.
aggressively too, but it's scary, right? Because you know you get one parry out and then you're guessing. But right now, Yogurt Brain's doing a really good
Ooh,
job at keeping Dagger in the corner. Nice,
And there's
very
that
nice.
chip, and it's very hard to punish, but good use of the meter to just kind of keep him in this round.
Yeah. Nice medium kick.
Ooh,
Nice and
beautiful
strong.
medium
Very
kick.
nice. Yeah. Nice back throw. So this is what I mean. It's like you have to be a little bit more wily, you know, as Remy in this matchup because the things like the usual shit isn't gonna work.
Yeah,
Nice.
holding down back is just not going to work against Kabuchi for too long.
Yeah.
You got to get active.
Nice
Nice
block.
dash under, good block. Yeah, that was very quick.
You have to stay mobile, just like Dagger G's doing, but
Nice.
that's the risk. Nice medium kick, nice cold blue to get over.
Good blocks.
Yogurt Brain dashing over to keep the corner. They're both playing really well. I mean, they're both holding
Yeah,
their ground.
This is high quality coach right here.
Yogurt
And
Brain
it's not
spends a
surprising both
meter.
of these guys have put in the time.
Yeah,
I imagine they have a history together. I've never seen them play, but it's an interesting and very competitive match.
oh, there he goes.
Oh,
Oh,
he didn't get the
goes out the
super.
round. Is he gonna
Got
get under?
under.
He got
Oh,
under.
got it. That was smart.
He got under.
Oh,
and he
very
punishes.
quick.
Very clutch.
I thought he was going to dash under, which could have theoretically caught him in the head with one of the kunais. He made
Yeah.
the right decision by ducking.
But
Very,
that
very
shit's
smart.
so impressive because it's so hard to punish that move when she lands. She almost instantly blocks. Those very tight timing by Dagger G. Clutch.
That's
showing
really
his
the power of that
experience.
super, is that it's essentially safe. I mean, there are certain situations where it's not like that, but the vast majority of the time when she does that super, you're going to get baited into doing something dumb and
Right.
take damage from the other side.
Right. Nice air to air.
Nice throw. Keeps
And
it
Dagger
corner
G
here.
does much better in this matchup when he's being a little bit more assertive. And also Remy's crouching hitbox is pretty small, so Ibuki doesn't get like all of her combo routes, you know, the same way that she gets with other tall characters. So that's another thing that
When I
kind of
get
evens
hit
the
with
match
super one
out.
by Ibuki, I get so mad. I don't like the animation of just getting pummeled in the face with 35 daggers. Like, it just makes me unhappy. There's psychological damage to certain supers in this game, and for me, that one's pretty high on the list.
Thanks, Tenrin. Shoutouts to Tenrin. Dagger is played a little bit conservative in this round to start. But he's getting aggressive now.
Nice, beautiful.
It's really good, but now he has to build up. He has to keep pressure on Ibuki, which is going to be hard without meter. He's doing a good job, but
Nice back dash to control space, not overextend.
good job dashing back. I think dashing forward is good too. That was nice.
No meter for Yogurt Brain. Going to be harder to kill without at least maybe 2 interactions.
Yeah, I like the idea of just Dagger G holding onto his meter and just.
Oh, good parry.
No, you gotta guess.
This is the moment.
There we go.
Oh, he's got the meter.
Shit. Oh,
he
no.
didn't do this super. He tried
No,
to jump in.
He probably missed
I don't
it.
think he noticed that he got the super.
Maybe it was really tight. It was, you know,
Oh, you think he was trying to do it like low to the ground or something? I would have super
Maybe.
jumped up and just done it and just rained it from the heavens.
yeah. It's also possible that he didn't see he got it, but now he spends it, which probably
No
shouldn't.
punish.
Yeah, but
it's hard
just to
fight as
stabilize
you
the
do
match
without meter.
sometimes it's good to stabilize the match. Maybe that's what he's thinking. So he still has the lead, which is good.
Good use of cold blue kick.
Has to car this, can't get it.
Yeah, it's very hard on the small bodied characters like a Buki.
I love the response
Oh!
there, just EXing out.
Nice use of all the different options here.
Yeah, he's got like 50 moves and he's using all of them. Again,
Oh my goodness.
she's out here doing some
Okay,
Circus
so meter
Olay
race
shit.
here. Remy does have the ability to get a bar and not finish,
That's
but
it.
get
He's
pretty darn
in
close.
DD range.
Oh, good parry. This is going to
But
require a pretty
this is
sick
it.
play by Dagger to
Dagger,
stay
yeah.
alive. here.
Dagger needs a stray hit and a super, and he wins.
Yeah, it's not going to be enough. Oh,
But
and with
Yogurt,
each passing second, oh, Yogurt's now lost his
Very smart.
ability to, yeah, very well played by Yogurt Brain. Big
slides
win
under
there
the-
by Yogurt to take out
totally.
Dagger. Dagger's one of the demons of these online tournaments, but he's in losers, and I feel bad for anyone who's going to have to play him next. But well done by Mr. Yogurt for Brains.
Yes, very nice. I like how he's just stabilized everything at the end there. It's very, very smart play.
You got the
Congrats to him.
Matcherino up. Everybody get your mom's credit card. Get the numbers on the back.
Yo,
Give
real
us all
quick,
your
real
money.
quick. I just want to jump in and say thank you everybody for helping out with the Matcherino. I dropped $100 in there because deadass.
Wow.
I really love the Third Strike community. You guys have been dope to me forever, and this is my one chance to say thank you to all you guys. So and this won't be the last time that I run Third Strike on Casa. It's just I got to figure out the logistics and getting my team together on an off day is a little jank sometimes, but we will make it happen. I promise. The Street Fighter
Bunch,
6.
We appreciate it.
Oh no, I appreciate you guys coming from descending from the heavens to talk about our favorite game. I appreciate you guys.
For those who don't know, Bunch has a chun, and Bunch
I-
you did some work. Did you go to Frost? You were at Frosty, right?
Yeah, I floundered. I floundered a little bit, but
You did a little bit of work. I had you
Yeah.
going deeper, and I did have to eat my words. I said, "Watch out for Bunch Chun."
I
But
had
you know
a
what? There's
really
always
bad weekend. I had a really bad weekend. Like I sat down for casuals the day before and it didn't feel right, and I really carried that into Saturday. So
Well, you've
but
given
I-
us a good night tonight, and we appreciate it. And everybody give all your money to the Matcherino so these guys can get paid. Playing this game at a high level is not easy to do.
yeah,
You know what? Bunch set the tone. That's $100. That's 100 bones right there. You guys
Yeah.
can give 200, 500, maybe 10,000. We're looking for all the money right now, and we appreciate you guys.
I'm looking for anything honestly. Like whatever you guys can do, to help these players get a little bit of bread for the cool shit that they do digitally. Like by all means. But I
We still have the
definitely
sponsor quests or anything left?
Yeah, so like our sponsor quest, we have the coupon codes, the traditional 25 cents every click, and then we also have the sponsor quest that directly benefits us, where if you click it and sub to us for it costs you nothing, but it puts 10 cents into the match arena. So if you know if everybody does that, then I mean everybody's winning. You know what I'm saying? So
that's sub to the YouTube, not the Twitch. So it is free, doesn't cost anything. And then if you miss any of the VODs for whatever reason for any of our tournaments, they go right up on the YouTube, so you can check it out later.
But yeah, we got Poe and Amir next. Thank you.
Oh, sick. Amir playing Yun. Is this something that you've seen before? Is this correct? Do you know about this?
I
know about this.
The Fight channel that he wanted to play Yun, and if it gets weird, then he's gonna go back to Chun.
Okay, well, he has a lot of experience playing against Yun. I mean, his matches against Pyro Lee are legendary. But I have yet to see Amir playing anybody besides Chun. He's playing against Poe, who's also switched characters. He was playing Ken when he first came up, but he's also got this very solid Goki.
Yeah, well, I know from Poe. Personally, Poe has trouble in the Ken versus Twin matchup, so he prefers the Akuma, which makes sense. You get a lot more anti-airs, a lot more damage output, and easier to avoid the mix-ups with like teleport and wake up Tatsu and stuff. It's easier to keep the twins honest.
For those Canadian combos.
Right.
I played this matchup a lot with my boy Tech Turtle YOLO back in the day when I was a young player.
Nice combo.
And it was very satisfying to land one target combo in the Canadian and win.
Yeah.
Here we go. This is going to be hard. Teleport doesn't have a lot of utility against Canadian, from my understanding. Do you know? Can you really get out of corner Canadian with teleport as Goki?
You can. I mean, it's not easy because a lot of times a good Yun player is going to activate in the neutral, right? Like they're going to do crouch medium kick into activate, and it doesn't have utility there. It has utility when you're waking up, you know, like you force the Yun to guess a little bit, but
I just feel like on the other side,
just
because of his shoulder, that you're going to get snagged anyway. Yeah. So I don't.
But
see
you know,
it.
Daisuke does some cute shit where he teleports back.
You
know, so
dude, that's my favorite demon. Is teleport back demon. Like there's something so disrespectful about that.
Nice.
Well done. That's an interesting little combo.
Yeah, that's the optimal stuff. It's hard to do against the twins, so it's really cool that he's hit it twice.
Well, that's going to be really unfortunate, but that's just because Amir's not a Yun main.
He's not really a Yun player, is he?
No, he's just playing third strike with a different spin right now.
Oh no, he gets his legs clipped just walking back.
Pretty close to death. I love these combos. These are sick.
These 2002.
Yeah, dude, and the color and everything. Combos. It just feels like Mike Watts enjoyed this stream.
He might be there. I don't want to accuse him of collusion.
But the thing about guys like Amir is, I know Amir is not in the lab studying Yun, but he's been playing third strike for 20 years, and third strike is third strike.
Oh god, this is gonna hurt.
This is gonna hurt. Very nice.
Well, he scaled it with the shoulder, but
there we go.
All right. Oh no.
Yeah, look at this. I mean, he's stealing Pyro stuff here.
There's no faffing around, right? Oh, he got it. That's the post special.
Oh my
you gotta be weary of the demon
from hell.
Demon inside, the dark side.
Godlike, the dash demon, hiding the inputs in the dash animation. Very well played. This is a fascinating moment here. Let's see. In the corner.
Oh, I love that. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Damage. That's hard. If he can stop getting hit trying to be offensive, Poe could do something here.
I love that Tatsu. I feel like challenging agent at that moment. I think you just let it burn.
In a tournament setting, it might work, and it did. It worked out for Poe.
It works. Now we're gonna see the Chun.
Maybe.
We're gonna see the Chun.
It's hard, man. I don't know. I don't like Chun versus Akuma.
Amir is the only person who has points on the front page, like top 10 in online and offline.
Did it.
He's taking this seriously. Amir came out to Jazzy last year, right?
Yes, he did.
He is somebody who is an absolute legend in American Third Strike. The Pyro Lee Family Fun Arcade, back and forth. I mean, that's what I grew up on, watching that and just seeing like those dudes battle for years. And, you know, Pyro's moved on. I think at this point he's like a purple belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and he's not doing this anymore. But Amir's still around.
Yeah, Poe's clapping back at Amir. Amir had a strong first half of the round, gets anti-air there, and now we're tied up, baby. Nice EX spinning bird. Nice medium kick, double medium kick. The delay.
This might be Amir recognizing that I shouldn't have taken this softly. I got to play everybody for reals. This is a different world.
This is Poe from Brooklyn.
Yeah, you know. Okay.
This ain't your grandpappy's Poe.
Oh, I'm trying to think of like a FFA Goku. They didn't really have a Goku back then, did they?
Juan.
I don't remember. Oh, yeah,
no,
well, that was more modern.
That was
very good use of the jump back fierce. What's different about Amir? Have you played Amir a lot?
Me? No, just the one time I played him at Jazzy. That was the first time I played him.
Yeah, I only played him online like 4 or 5 games. What was interesting about his Chun compared to other Chuns is that it's very active.
Yeah, well, he was really good at making contact with the opponent. Super aggressive, a lot of dash-ins. Relies on the character a lot, you know, which is
and
good.
he's got super solid confirms.
Mm-hmm. Very good with spacing too. Like he knows how to make Chun-Li's shit hit, you know. He leaks the super. Poe. Oh no!
Oh, he misses the parry cross country.
He's still in a good spot though. He has access to Demon.
Nice.
Which is Poe special. He has access to 2 supers. So he gets it. That's the Amir special. Crouch jab, crouch medium kick, confirm. That's his shit.
Yeah, Amir uses that crouch jab so well. Have you ever seen the old video of Amir teaching him to do lightning legs on YouTube?
Yeah, on his Tekken 4 stick, I think.
Yes. Oh, I knew that you were the right man to ask this question too. If you guys haven't seen and you don't know how to do lightning legs, because Amir is a master and he shows it really well. It actually blew my mind. Look up Amir Third Strike lightning legs.
Yo, I used to live on that Amir.
You're a chump player.
If somebody from production could post that in the Twitch, that'd be great.
I
show the people.
It's an amazing video because it's got to be like 14 years old right now.
Oh, I remember seeing that shit on like right before Street Fighter 4 came out, and I tried to apply that.
Yeah.
Totally unnecessary.
That's not how you do hands in Street Fighter 4?
No. Totally unnecessary, but still, I like where your head was at.
So quick.
Yeah.
So quick.
Yeah. Amir's dexterity is something that people should study. You know, it's definitely up there as one of the greats.
Aspects.
Guys, shout out real quick. Can I give a shout out to TC9000 for a $10 direct contribution to the Matcherino?
Yo,
and to Sermi90 for a $30 direct contribution.
Woo!
Thank you guys.
Thank you so much.
Look at these boys are eating good
shout outs to the boys Sermi90 and TC9000.
For those that don't know, Sermi actually is the mastermind behind Matcherino.
Oh my!
Those coupon codes that everybody be getting, that's him.
So we got a $30 contribution from the Lord, from God himself. The Lord himself, the creator,
like literally creator, literally God. Yes,
the creator,
literally God.
Jesus.
Yes,
the Lord has blessed us.
Came down.
The money is flowing in. Is there still time to join the tournament?
Oh yeah. Just Start that GG/Casa Jazzy. We'll throw you right into the tournament. No problem.
This is amazing.
You play Nika first round.
Yeah, you get Nika, and then when you lose, you play Neem. We're just we're gonna keep throwing winners at you.
It's a top 16 payout though, right?
Yeah, until you uninstall Fightcade.
Yeah, everybody's getting paid too tonight. Top 16 payout.
I love the communist payout at Frosty. Did they do it this year? Oh my God. I won Frosty in 2020 and it was 88 people. And I was like, yo, I'm counting the money as they're handing out the checks. And it's like in an envelope. And I'm so hyped for I'm going to get like $700. And because it was top 8 payout.
No.
Tank. The same thing happened at Jazzy. Dude, I got second at Jazzy and I'm like freaking out. I'm like, I'm going to make so much money. And because the Matcherino got to a certain cutoff, they're like, we're paying out top 8. It's like,
oh my God.
Yeah.
But tonight we're just paying out top 3 the way it should be.
The way the good Lord intended. Nah, if this Matcherino magically hits 500, I'll do top 5. I'll do that.
All right. Top 5. I like top 5.
Yeah, top 5 payout. But I'm probably not going to go any lower than that. unless
top 5 payouts.
unless
Right?
somebody's like, "Yo, here's a stack," and then I'll make sure all of top 8 gets.
Yeah. Unless
kinda old school.
we'll
I
give
feel
6
like
through
if you-
8 free entry next time, maybe.
I feel
That's
like if you
about
don't
it.
get a medal, you don't get any money, dude. When these tournaments they started giving out medals for 7th place.
I hate that shit.
Like, yo, I'm like, yo, you lost, bro.
I've never kept
Like,
a medal that wasn't like bronze or higher.
Yo, I got
Every
a
other medal
4th
I've
place
thrown
medal.
away.
I got a 4th place medal one time, and I was just like,
burning
What is it?
that.
Beryllium? Like,
Burning
what is
that.
it even made of?
I was
Titanium?
like, yo, what is this aluminum ass fucking?
No.
Anyway,
you get a medal
I
for
love this
first,
boomer
second, and
shit
third,
right
and
now.
you
This
don't
is
get
great.
paid unless you do that well. I don't know, but
yo,
the money's coming in tonight.
real quick, because I'm still waiting for like 2 matches to finish in top 12. But
Sure.
we're gonna re-show the video again for Jazzy. We want everybody to understand what we're doing with how the circuit's running. I know that the circuit's a little confusing when it's not tangible and it's not like in your face. You're going to certain events, so like online circuits can be a little like daunting, a little confusing. So we want to make sure that word gets out, and then we're gonna do a quick ad break after that, and then we're gonna go right into top 8. So keep it locked.
Gorgeous.
Good music choice.
Jazzy. Season 5.
Look at those jazzy faceplates.
Fight.
How was Akihabara?
How was it?
Yeah, it looks super cool online.
Beautiful. Probably the best venue I've ever played in.
Yeah, it looks like it's a very, very special place.
Yeah, so we have 6 online event total. We're on the 4th one. Is that just through February bunch, or is there more? Do we know if there are more events coming at us?
I would imagine so.
I would hope so. The season definitely ends in June. That's when the finale is. You can book your hotels and sign up for the tournament already.
And the way it works this year is that there's an online component. There's 2 people.
Sorry, my mic was muted. So
good, baby.
So for the online stuff, I believe online qualifiers are gonna go all the way out till May.
Oh, nice.
So like it would behoove you to make sure that you stay on getting these points, because
You have to, because it's only 2 dudes who make it through. And
right. Not
you gotta
only
get
that,
as many chances as possible.
yeah, we made sure that we're not saturating every month with like 30 events. So like you're gonna get something like this where it's only 16, 17 players, but all of these heads are concentrated as fuck. Like you don't want Nika KO like second round. You don't want Neem. And there's a lot of heads that have been playing that did not show up tonight. So like if you think you got away not entering this tournament, I promise you're gonna get smoked by another legend. I promise.
And if there's a part of you that's like, oh, I don't want to play in that tournament because I'm not going to win, it's not about that. It's about getting experience, and it's about getting a single Jazzy point. If you can get one Jazzy, Nika's got 9 million of them.
Yeah.
If you can just get one, you're a winner in my eyes, because you're official, and it's the closest you'll ever get to becoming a professional gamer. So go out there, join the Jazzy Circuit online, try to get your single Jazzy point, and then we can sit back and watch Nika KO win the tournaments.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
It'll be fun. Everybody wins.
So we hit the ad break on Twitch. Commentators, if you need to like stand up, we got like 3 minutes. Get some water, use the bathroom, eat another slice of pizza or something.
I'm in the middle of it. Yes, they're very cold, but they're still good.
Cold pizza is usually the best pizza.
Yeah, but it's New Jersey pizza. It's not like. right, Frankie, we are back. Top 8, Jazzy Online Circuit Tournament number 4, Casa. The first time
Casa.
Casa's ever won Third Strike, and we are very, very grateful because we've got a hell of a top 8 ahead of us. We have Nika KO versus Yogurt Brain in the first round of top 8. We were talking, these tournaments don't exist offline outside of the majors and the finale itself. Like, this is a random Saturday, and there's monsters out in the woods.
Yeah. Arguably, this doesn't happen at all unless it's the finale. Right?
It really
you
doesn't.
have
I mean,
consistent, like 1 through 8 is fucking strong. You know?
yeah, and if it does, it requires 120 other people. Like Frosty had a really solid top 8, but there's 120 people showing. We had like 22 people in this tournament, and half of them are legends of the game. So
Right.
it's super, super sick to see this kind of concentration. And Yogurt had a really solid win versus Dagger. Nika fought tooth and nail to beat Almaz, somewhat of an unknown to get to this point. Both these guys have been tested. Let's see what they do against each other.
Love it.
How was the Yang Ibuki match? I feel like, didn't we see it earlier? We saw Nika versus Kyosuke, I think, or someone versus Kyosuke.
It was Kyosuke versus Dominican Power.
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they both do well against each other offensively because they both bleed. It's tricky though. It's tricky with Ibuki because again, small body on Yang, so a lot of your stuff won't work the same way. Like the pressure strings aren't the same, so you have to rely on stand medium kick into the what's it called? I think it's not a Roshi, whatever. It's the thing where she grabs you. That thing that's like your primary punish against Yang, but it only works at point blank range. So it's like it's a really muddy matchup in that sense for her, where the only way to get good damage is by in the neutral, like punishing Yang's approach, or by getting like these perfect, like you have to apply pressure, like walk up, throw, walk up, parry something into that optimal punish. So it's a lot simpler for Yang, but at the same time they both bleed, so it should be a good matchup.
Yeah, it should be fireworks. It should really be basically who gets knocked down first, who gets hit with the first kind of major blow, and who gets cornered.
Yeah,
this is
I would favor Yang
matchup.
slightly in this matchup, but it's really hard. I mean, it's hard for both.
Well,
it's like awkward,
It's one thing to kind of look at a matchup on paper. It's another when you actually take into account the fact that Nika KO is piloting the Yang that we're speaking about.
Yeah.
And, that's always going to make things difficult because like a character like Yang really doesn't have a lot of American use. There's really only a handful of people who have played this character at a very high level in our country. My heart goes out to KO Fiend wherever he is. I don't know, maybe but KO Fiend was the New York Yang for many years. And then Nika came into the fray. And Nika's America's Yang. And let's see what he can do against the Chicago Ibuki. Yogurt Brain.
Very strong.
Count of Ibukis. There's like 4 Ibukis in Chicago. I don't know what they're doing. You guys know she's like not that strong.
Yeah, there's something in the glizzies over there. It's causing
there really is. With these Chicago Glizzies.
Chicago Glizzies causing them to pick Ibuki right now in the corner. Nice escape. He's made really good use of that move, but gets punished by Nika KO. Stands short. A lot of pressure. You can see Nika trying not to waste any meter here, and he successfully does it. He's up a round and up an entire meter.
Nika's throw game, one of the skill sets that really separates him and a lot of top players is the ability to throw you over and over and over. A lot of newer players, they throw once in a while. I remember I can actually throw. Strong players use throw as a primary offensive tool. Like they always, and then it opens up the rest of the offense.
Oh, I remember the name of the move is the Raida. That shit.
Yeah.
Raida.
Ooh,
Oh no, he gets slashed.
Not even gonna taunt. And that's the ultimate taunt. When I don't even taunt when you're stunned. That's a taunt.
Yeah, but that's why I think it's in Yang's favor because the punishes are all the same. It's something into EX slash, and then even though you don't get a good mix-up, you still get good pressure. So, and as you just mentioned, the throw game, the throw game's immaculate. So, But Ibuki's throw game is also immaculate. It's just a matter of Yoga Brain being brave enough to like walk up or have an opportunity to walk up and do it.
Well, a character like Ibuki really does need a solid throw game because you can block all over stuff. I mean,
Yeah, right, exactly. But she has an excellent walk
speed. Not going to
speed.
open you up without the throw. Nika really puts
Maximum.
pressure. I mean, this is just gorgeous play right there.
Yeah, very clean as always. Yoga Brain has been playing pretty good in pockets here. He needs to find a way to stop Nika from just freely attacking him.
Nika is a Yoga Brain surgeon right now with these slashes. Just cutting through the cerebellum. It really does feel like Nika is surgical with his moves when you play against him.
He's extremely precise. He knows exactly what he should be pressing at all times, and right there, he gets the pressure that was probably opened up by all those throws in the first game. So good on Nika. Good job, Yoga Brain. He's still in it.
It's very easy to start whiffing, to start just kind of feeling uncomfortable and wake up not having a solid game plan, and before you know it, bad decisions against a character like Yang, piloted by Nika, and you're going to be sleeping with the fishes. You're going to be dead.
Dead. That's right.
But Yogurt's still alive, and I would not want
dead.
to be.
He ain't dead.
He ain't sleeping, but he ain't sleeping with the fishes.
He a little sleepy, but he ain't
He's
dead.
taking a nap with the trout, if you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, he's still in it, and I imagine his opponent will be frustrated to have to deal with him because nobody wants to play against Ibuki. I don't think that's... For me, the characters that I never want to play against would be Ibuki, Elena. That's basically it. Ibuki and Elena are two characters I'm like, yeah, I don't need these in the game. That's fine by me.
Right.
Everyone else is fun enough. Well, this is fine. But those... I'd like to see a Hugo. I don't think we're going to get Hugo tonight, unfortunately. Now we're going to see a classic... Yeah.
Ken Chun.
I've seen this one once or twice.
Amir contra Neem.
Is this? Oh wow! Okay.
Winner semis.
And their connection is crispy. They're both.
They both on the west.
Neighbors.
They both on the
They're
Pacific.
Both on the west. This is actually a fascinating matchup. I haven't seen it played.
Honestly, I can imagine Amir's Chun-Li giving Neem a little bit of trouble because he's so active. Like he's not. You know, he's willing to scrap a little bit, and Neem is on the more conservative side, so it just gives an opportunity for Amir to, you know, open him up a little bit.
But Neem's NorCal and Amir is SoCal, so they don't have. So it's only one hit on Chun-Li. Other characters, it's 2 hits, so it's a 10-hit super there. They don't have the history from the old days of offline competition. Right down to the wire here, no one's got super, so they're going to be fairly honest. Last hit, dash throw.
I told you had to respect the dash up throw from Neem.
Yeah, Neem is
common.
the master of dash, crouch, medium kick, dash, throw.
For short crouch, something.
He will dash into that range and make you make a decision.
Right, exactly. All right. So Amir can answer back. Unfortunately, he gets supered. He gets a pretty good mix-up here. Or he just decides to get taunted.
Back fierce.
Back fierce. Boom, boom. What's the pressure? Nice.
Jab.
That jab is really strong.
Doesn't get the back throw.
Nice whiff punish.
Solid, stand fierce.
Neem's looking strong. So is Amir.
Neem. Oh, no super.
This is. Oh, there it goes. The dash up short. Next decision wins.
EX bird kick. What is it?
Oh, crouch jab.
Beautiful block on the UOH.
Very nice.
That was really solid patience right there. They're not doing something dumb like the EX bird kick.
Well, Amir's showing why, you know, styles make fights sometimes. You know?
Oh, beautiful.
Neem has Amir in the corner very quickly. Abusing that overhead. Nice.
Oh,
beautiful hit confirm. Oh, that's tough, man. Good shit.
And he's got that second ball right there. This is a dangerous position here.
Nice. Gets the throw. Nice. He catches Neem trying to walk away.
Blade kick into Hayuka-san.
Will he risk it on some aggression?
It's a tough spot for Neiman here.
Yeah, but you see how good Amir is at making contact. He's just making him block stuff, and this is tough.
Ken cannot kill with a move now.
Nice
fireball. He's definitely under it too.
Under.
That was really well played there by Amir. Solid. Amir is known for his sort of active play style, but he has the fundamental defense, and he can play patiently. The best players can kind of flip both styles when it's necessary.
Yeah, well, he has, obviously he's very intelligent. He has good like situational awareness. Like he knows when to slow down, and that's usually the pitfall with active players is that they maintain that activity regardless of what's happening. But
I see that a lot.
He interrupted exactly when he needed to, but Neem's responding, keeping him in the corner right now. Nage, nice wake up. There goes that stand roundhouse we spoke about. He didn't go into super, but he gets the super that time, and that's gonna stun for sure. He can build some meter here.
Yep.
Spinning bird would have built the most, but he got the back fierce, very nice.
And just a few stray normals and a super, and Chun-Li is gonna put you to sleep. That was 3 or 4 random normals and a crap medium to super, and you're dead.
Nice. He punished the Kara throw, missed input. But
so waking up with that flip roundhouse kick is very smart. It's a very, very solid wake up.
It's hard, man. Like I said, Amir's really good at staying active, and Neem is a bit of a reactionary kind of a guy. So it's going well for Amir right now because he's just keeping the pace so fast and
very oppressive play here.
And there it goes. He punishes the jump in attempt with the walk under throw, and Amir quite handily takes that.
Convincing.
That match. Yeah.
And that might be an example of styles make fights.
Styles make fights, man. That's why this game is so close to actual combat, because everybody, what's a good decision that wins you the game this round will kill you the next if your opponent is on top of it. And
a similarly skilled Chun-Li who plays a more passive style, he may have done the exact opposite to them.
Exactly, right. But experience, comfort, and styles. That's what determines the outcome of a match. Sometimes.
This is a game. One of the criticisms of some of the modern fighting games is that you can't really tell who's playing just by watching the character. With Third Strike, if you show me Amir and you show me Lance,
or Ahmed,
very quickly, or Ahmed, you can see there's very major differences that the tools the character has can be utilized in a bunch of different ways. Some of the modern games, there's sort of like a homogenization. Everything just kind of becomes, that's a JP player. That's
well, I think the game developers now have a concept that this game is going to be competitive, and so they try to bake. They try to put all the ingredients for the solutions in the game, and so what's obviously good for anti-airs is going to be good for that character, and there's no other way to do it better.
Yeah, that's true.
Whereas in this game,
some companies are really big with using stand jab as an anti-air. Others like to dash under. Others like to jump back. Others like to
air.
Or some even like Justin Wong will air throw as an anti-air, which a lot of Chun-Li's don't do.
So in this game, there's many different ways to skin a cat, and that creates a lot of. I think that's what's kept this game very fresh for all these years.
The skin is a Neko. We got to skin the Neko. Patrick punch is the Neko punch, cat punch. I'm fluent in Japanese.
Yeah,
I know 6 words.
By the way, we're at 149 with 75 cents on the Matcherino out of the $200 price goal. We're 75% there, guys. So.
Obviously, commentators take the first 130, but the rest goes to the players, and we're very excited for that.
I'm happy for personally. I'm happy for Nika and Neem and Amir.
Well, Neem's and losers, bro.
So I'm happy for Amir and
I forgot about Almaz, but this guy
they get to split that 975.
Deshkin's studying at NYU.
Yeah, that's about half a chopped cheese nowadays. So good for them. Anyway, Almaz
is the dark horse of this tournament right now. He pushed Nikiteo to the limit. Beautiful charging right there.
Yep, loser semi-final match against Dagger Zhe. And
Dagger Z is the Remy extraordinaire.
I feel so comfortable in this matchup when I play Remy against Ken. And I shouldn't, obviously on paper Ken is supposed to win this match, but there's just certain common interactions that in footsies, like that stand medium kick, it's really difficult for Ken to deal with. So the Ken has to have a lot of experience, and usually Ken doesn't have much experience playing against Remy, and so there's definitely a comfort here where there might have been a discomfort against Ibuki. Yeah, that's one of the things. Is, because Kens are looking to jump out, medium kick, and Remy could just snipe certain things, and it makes the Ken player really have to show his knowledge, which it's not necessarily the case against the other top tier characters. So I think Dagger G is showing his comfort here, just keeping things in the middle of the screen, being aggressive.
One of the downsides of playing it, I mean, you're a Ken main, so you can speak to this. Everybody knows how to fight Ken on some level.
And they're comfy.
But, like, not that many people know how to play against a good Remy or a good Ibuki or a good Aura. But, like, everyone's played a good Ken.
Sure. Yeah,
so you have that to battle. And, one of the benefits of playing a character like Elena or Ibuki or Aura is the unfamiliarity.
Yeah, exactly. That's one of the...
It goes a long way. I mean, that carried my Urian for a long time. It's like, you've never seen this before, have you?
At the same time, Almaz is showing some grit, squeezing out that game with some timely throws and some timely jumps. Nice. I like the use of Fireball, but Dagger G punishes the wiliness. Just gets him in the corner.
Dagger has shown 4 different anti-airs. It's really impressive how he's stopping the aerial attack, which is an essential aspect of beating Ken. You have to stop his jumps because he's going to keep jumping.
Yeah. And the cold blue kick keeping Almaz honest. Nice dash under, gets the combo.
You get it? Yeah, nice.
Nice overhead.
I love that
sneaky.
move. That's such a cool move, dude.
Very, very sneaky. I love that.
No one was expecting
shifty
that
move by Dagger G.
Why he did it. The overheads in this game are all just fast enough to see, but just slow enough to miss.
Yeah, but that one's tough because it kind of looks like it could be a universal overhead or like a cold blue kick, so it just comes out quicker than you think.
Yeah.
It comes out quicker.
And it doesn't have, it doesn't have the big damage combo like the other overheads do.
Right, so you're not even looking for it. You usually don't give a shit.
Yeah. It's a good round closer though, for sure.
And now Almaz has Dagger G in the corner, gets a Nage. Oh, gets reverse thrown. This is bad.
That was so sick, dude.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you, that's a very consistent choice against Ken's jumping. That stand medium punch.
To understand the interaction after and to kind of cross up.
Yep.
Just game knowledge, and that's a lot what separates players. Once similarly skilled players compete, it's have you been in this situation before?
Yep. Now you got a chip.
Build a little bit more meter. Yeah.
A lot of pressure there. Dagger G's looking very convincing in this loser semi-final match. Attacking very intelligently. He's not doing too much. Keeping Almaz from getting comfortable in the neutral. Just a lot of, this is what you said, he's showing a lot of different angles. A lot of different solutions, jumps.
And compared to his match against Yogurt Brain, you can see him really kind of settling in. Dagger can plant his feet, implement his game plan, and it's just the nature of the matchup.
Yeah, because Ken has to deal with it, Ibuki doesn't have to deal with it.
No, Ibuki can just fly in and make you deal with her shit.
Right. So, Dagger's doing a good job. Almaz, again, showing a lot of fight. Keeping Remy in the corner. Crouch strong is really good. So it's the same kind of buttons against Oro, because nice whiff punish. Probably would do good by not attacking too much here, but Almaz has the advantage right now.
Almaz needs this round to stay alive.
Dagger's tough in this situation, but
this is also not winner semis to my knowledge, because both of these guys have lost.
Yeah. Nice.
So that
clutches out.
All she wrote for Almaz, it says winners, but this was loser. So Almaz is out. Doubly eliminated Nikki KO and Dagger G. That's a tough little tournament for our boy Almaz to have to deal with.
Yeah. Just shows you.
2 Jazzy finalists, Nikki KO, into all of the... Did he go to all the Jazzies? No, he didn't go to Jazzy 3, I don't think.
No, but nobody's safe, man. This is a tough bracket. These online brackets are tough. You're not going to get a free ride.
You might get the bye, and then from there, the tournament is difficult match after difficult match.
Yeah, but that was a very impressive showing by Almaz for sure. My first time watching him play. I really like his style. Hope he keeps playing and keeps joining these tournaments. It was very nice.
There's something real to that Ken, because to stay in the pocket with Nika that way. It was competitive against Dagger. It wasn't.
No, he pressed him. He pressed him. It's just closing it out is hard if you're not used to that fight. It's like it's not easy, especially a veteran like Dagger.
You're not going to get that Remy experience unless you're playing against
Right.
Dagger.
Yeah.
Fito's offline, and
Yeah.
I haven't
You
heard
gotta.
Everdread playing much
That's the
anymore,
thing.
so
You
you're not going
gotta
to
be
really
fortunate
find it.
enough to have a Rage or an Everdread or a Fito.
Fito.
Fioto.
What do we have next here? I see a Goki, so that's Poe.
Probably Poe. Probably Poe. And I
Who
see
does
a.
Poe
Is
play?
that Oro?
Can you read the Japanese?
I don't know. We'll see. I can't. Yeah,
Well,
I'm
it's
fluent. So
Super
I thought you were
3.
fluent, guy.
Yeah, but it looks like a Super 3 wouldn't be Oro, would it? Unless it's... Ah.
It's a kick.
Yon Matsuda!
Oh, me
Oh,
get it.
Migiru! First time on stream.
Oh, shit. He's been out here. Migeru with the.
Migiru
with the
used to play
gifts.
as Ludicrous Skill, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, back on PSN, he was Ludicrous Skill, which also was like Ludicrous Kill. He was his old name. Now he's Migiru.
Migeru-san. Well, he gets the activation. Poe.
Okay. He scales heavily with Dash Punch, but it was the air reset. Poe with... look, the teleport did work against Ganesha. Oh, kind of. He got thrown.
Oh, no.
that's all
Wakes
she
up
wrote.
with the... God damn. He breaks up with the...
Yeah.
Fuck. Poe. Usually more comfortable than that, but I like that he showed it early. Let's see if like
Yeah.
Migeru kind of responds to the to the brash nature of that wake
It's
up.
gonna be hard.
Nice. I really like having a super on deck at all times against the Twins, but this is a good time to not have it when you're like up by so much. But now he has to. Oh, he messes up the activation. Oh, but he gets another. See, that's the. Oh my
that's all
god, that
she
hurts.
wrote. Oh, he dropped it. Just do
Miguro, see, that's
anything.
what we were talking about, that wake up situation. Nice teleport. Oh my god.
Stuff
Miguro's
is
running this
down.
back. No, but he. Oh god. He got too excited.
You hate to see it because to land that launcher into Ganesha, it scales off one hit, so you're gonna get huge amounts of damage. And it would have been the end of the round. So like to add that medium kick doesn't make any sense, right? Because it just kind of scales the damage.
Yeah, but it's it's a comfort thing. I think it's just
Feels good.
sometimes
Feels
your heart
good.
beating a little different in tournament, and you just start pressing
Feels
stuff.
You see the car throw? The jumping out of the corner there.
Oh.
Where's the
Oh.
punish? Very hard to punish in this game.
Yeah, well, the
that-
thing is too is that like Poe is getting internationally recognized for his ability to demon. So
His
People-
demons are beautiful. I've seen
He
them
has good
blow up on my
demons, man.
Twitter feed.
he has that thing
does.
about he's like a Jiro, or like just he wants it as soon as he gets it, and it throws
Yeah.
you off a little bit.
It's scary, yeah.
Yeah, but right now Poe running this back
Nice.
clips the ankles.
Baiting
Good
out
job.
the shoulder.
Miguru looked really strong
You
there.
can see in that match,
Miguru-san.
pressure
really
building, and the reason that the first round was won by Miguru was the silly Shoryuken, and the second round was won because of the silly dash punch that was blocked. In the third round, it's really who can manage the nerves and not do the dangerous thing that doesn't need to be done.
Yeah, because both of these characters like lead the other one. So
No help.
Poe got the
Stun
stun is
bar.
up. Stun is up. Miguru, nice escape, but he gets punished.
Gonna hurt. Back throw,
He can run
Ganesha.
this back if he gets a good interaction here. Nice.
Super forward fierce. Oh, too slow.
He could have shouldered, but it's hard. It's tough timing. Okay,
Oh!
signs of life.
Gonna
Signs
get a
of
lot
life.
of meter. Doesn't get the dash punch. Get
Okay.
a Kara back.
Oh, nice fireball. Very sneaky. I love that fireball. More people need to
trade right
fireball
there.
in third strike. Okay, it's okay to fireball sometimes. Nice.
Blocking.
Good
It's hard to
block.
block that jump target combo in Ganesha. I don't know what it is, but
Oh, Miguru gets the command throw too early. Nice dive kick.
no
by
meter
Poe.
for Yun is not a good spot to be when you're down around.
Yeah, it's tough. It's a tough punish too on that Tatsu. Miguru's trying to stay alive here, trying to stay in the
That's gonna
tournament.
hurt.
Match point for Poe. Nice
Back
reverse
throw.
throw.
An agent is building. He's gonna
Medium
get it.
Oh, the
Oh,
air
that's going to
Tatsu.
do a lot of damage here. He
Activate.
can do forward fierce. He could have done
Oh,
forward
nice
fierce.
pickup. This should be
Yeah,
the
that was
round.
sick.
This should be the round. Nice pickup. Wow, so
Very good.
clutch by Miguru. Very nice.
Yeah, that was solid. And he got a little meter back because the Ganesha ended, so he has a chance to get a quick bar here. And, all it takes is one Ganesha against Goki to really hurt.
Yeah, but Poe has
But
a lot
if
of
you
meter.
remember, and Poe's got that demon on lock, and he'd love to be make you
Uh-oh.
Twitter famous.
But this is
oh,
the
he's
thing.
gonna make you Twitter
Oh.
famous.
Oh,
Oh no, we read it. Oh,
he avoids the Twitch clip. Good job,
no.
Raimiguru. Oh my god, that's so tough. Yeah, that dive kick comes up really quick. Good job by Poe to close that out. Very nice showing by Migaro. I wish we would have seen a little bit more, but that was good.
Just a couple unfortunate drops, but very competitive back and forth. And you didn't get clipped, so you don't have to be seen around the world. It's not like Boss is going to wake up and watch your video. That's the problem with going internationally on Twitter for getting demoned is Kuroda is going to roll out of bed and go, "Oh, that guy sucks."
Unimpressive.
Kuroda's just going to roll over and he's going to go, "Oh." Has Kuroda blocked you on Twitter? He blocked me on Twitter.
He blocked you on. No, I don't think so. I could be wrong though. I should probably check.
It broke my heart.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was devastating. I have to log into incognito mode to see any of his tweets. He puts up good stuff occasionally. He still plays.
Yeah. That's it's just such a shame we don't have a co-op cup, to kind of see these guys yearly. I think it just started back up last year, no? Am I wrong?
Yeah, they played it, but it was very much last minute. Threw it together. I'm hoping that this year they do both. I'd love to see the first of 10 exhibitions because I thought those were really cool.
Oh, and then we got Neem and a dagger. Neem.
They're both West Coast, so the connection should not be an issue here.
West Coast Hawaii.
They must have a lot of experience playing against each other.
Yeah,
both
I can
online
imagine.
warriors.
Masters of the land.
We saw Dagger handle Almaz, but Neem is a different caliber than most, so it's going to be a unique challenge to try to stop this guy. Nice.
Yeah, but it's still the it's still like a styles thing here. You could see Neiman is trying to play fast because a slow matchup with Dagger is exactly what he wants. It's really hard to outpace him, but Neem just got the throws in the corner. He would not let up. Excellent round.
Throw to be cornered this early is very unfortunate.
Yeah, especially with
Remy doesn't have one of those get out of jail free.
I'm
or dive kicks.
I'm interested in why Dagger elected to go super one. He didn't do that against Almaz, I don't think. Maybe he's not confident in his ability to open up Neiman. Yeah, but you don't get anything out of it. You get,
No.
You get maybe a couple more EXs. I don't know. I'm not a scientist, but you definitely loses the corner pressure that you need to make Ken not want to press a button.
Remy's one of the characters where there's a good argument for both supers, but Super 2 is superior.
I generally like Super 2 other than Hugo and Dudley. And even Dudley,
Hugo
I kind of dig it, but Dudley is arguable for sure. Yeah. Just to keep Dudley from holding up the whole game. It's a good thing. But yeah, every other matchup I would go SA2. But at Dagger G, he's the Hawaiian legend. I'm not a fucking Remy legend, so there has to be a good reason why he's doing it. Right now, Neiman is doing a good job at navigating the anti-airs.
He's had success against Neiman's Ken with Super 1 in the past. Sometimes these decisions are just kind of feel-based. Yeah, I beat this guy once with this strategy. I'm going to do it again.
Yeah, fair enough.
The Neem is solid right now. He's up around in game 2. All he needs is to take this one, and he'll be moving on. Continue the loser's run. Neiman in losers because of Amir.
Yes.
Amir played rock solid.
Neiman is roaring back into form, honestly. He's playing really aggressive, really smart.
Really clean.
Very clean. Nice.
Oh,
very
wow.
Nice. That's that Pacific Coast connection right there. He said, I see that shit.
Using
very nice.
Shippu Jinrai Kyaku.
That's hard to do, man. That's hard to do. God bless him.
It's not easy to do. Who's very good at that is the Canadian man, Queej.
Ah, yes, Queej.
Queej has got those fast twitch fingers.
The mad scientist, Queej.
Queej will do
that's a tough cookie,
on
dude.
any move. Yeah, Queej, solid player. Demon moves on, eliminating Dagger G. Dagger, solid showing, but unfortunately ran into a Chun and a Ken. And as a Remy player, that is the recipe for a bad night. Unfortunate, but alas, there's always next time. And Dagger is consistent in these tournaments, placing very highly. Certainly going to be a contender for one of those 2 spots to qualify from the online Jazzy Circuit leaderboard.
Yeah.
Everybody, join these tournaments. Go to an offline tournament. There's more offline tournaments for the Jazzy Circuit now than ever. I saw there's one in Florida. There hasn't really been much exposure in Florida, so that's really cool to see. And there's the big majors, but there's local scenes all over the U.S. now. If you're in Texas, they're everywhere. If you're in North Carolina, they're everywhere. If you're north, in New York City, obviously we've got great arcades. California has gotten back on the Jazzy bandwagon. Their venues were kind of like touch and go for a while after COVID, but they have a solid place. I think it's Barcode.
Yeah. And as amazing as this game is online, it's so much better when you're just surrounded by people that are enjoying the game too. So support the locals, guys. Support your
Get
scene.
out there, buy a drink, get a t-shirt, and test your metal. I would assume that at the finale there's going to be some ability for undammed converter so you can play on controller or hitbox, right?
Yeah, probably. I don't know if Yogurt Brain plays on stick
they're
or
both
pad,
stick players, to my knowledge.
So Poe and Yogurt Brain duking it out.
But 10 years ago, if you didn't play stick, you couldn't play offline. Now, it's really not the case. I mean, there are cabinets that are wired to take everything from keyboard to Guitar Hero controller, whatever you need.
Yeah. Poe's taking some feats in his ass right now. He responds with some short super, gets a throw, and that's one of the things about this matchup. It just evened it out. Poe looked like he was getting his shit pushed in the whole round, and he's about to
this is going to be almost chip.
Oh, here we go. Is it enough?
Chip.
Oh my god, last one.
You take
no, it was all chip.
So I know, but you
crap.
take less damage when you're standing or crouching, I forget.
It depends on the angle, because if you're crouching, you avoid some of the kunais, but you take more chip per kunai, but you're getting hit by less of them, But standing, it looked like he took all of that shit. I don't think he needed to take all that.
Max punish.
Nice,
Beautiful.
he gets the max punish. Oh, he's feeling saucy. That's a saucy boy right there.
The
Nice.
first time I saw that, I was like, no one will ever do that in a match. And then
sometimes you gotta unzip and just put whatever God gave you on the table.
It's really a gorgeous thing, and Ibuki can actually dash through there as well.
You need to do that. But he wanted to send a message to Poe that maybe you should have picked Akuma.
Yeah, dude. I'm not going to be red pairing the Super
None of
one
that
with
shit.
Goki. I'm not getting any of that.
Honestly, I would prefer Goki in this matchup because you can apply the same kind of pressure to Ibuki with dive kicks and fireballs and stuff. But this is a very straight matchup. You have to play this shit straight up, and it's hard sometimes, especially with a good player like Yogurt Brain.
Yeah, Yogurt looking very solid, putting Poe's back against the wall here.
3 quick rounds.
Goki in the middle of the match, unfortunately.
Yeah. Now they're both building meter. Poe has a meter advantage, but unless he can take advantage of it before Yogurt Brain gets some of them kunais, doesn't mean anything. Short, dash up.
Gonna have to hit him hard. Remind him that, I'm playing Ken Masters.
Yeah.
And there's a reason why I'm the 3rd best character.
Yeah. You got to be courageous enough to put some pressure on the opponent.
Super stuffing the EX Tatsu.
Very nice. Oh, nice. One hit overhead.
One hit wonder there. 10
Very
hits.
nice. Nage overhead. All right, fighting back. Poe is.
Ibuki's got a bar and a quarter here. Poe is a little meter deprived. Let's see.
Yogurt Brain's on match point. Poe. Nice block. Jump back. They're both just building meter, feeling each other out. Not willing to engage so much. Oh, reversal super. He just said whatever,
Very
dude.
Interesting. It worked.
Nice. The step kick. Oh, disgusting.
In the corner.
Whoa.
Ooh.
That was sick.
That was nice.
Holy shit.
Oh, whipping throws.
He's doing the Blue Man Group shit. Oh, there it goes.
Whoa! Macaronis. He's
Oh my god. That was.
Do you believe in miracles, ladies and gentlemen?
That was some Twitter
Oh
tech.
my goodness. Do you believe in miracles? No,
very
there
nice.
is no miracle tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
He is
excellent
dead.
showing from Poe.
Very well played by Yogurt Brain. Exciting stuff. Solid patience. Good use of his meter. I felt like he was effective with his supers.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't overextend with unnecessary EX moves.
Yep.
Kept the solid pace. And at the end of the day, it's a Buki, and it's going to be a tough egg to crack. So good stuff to Yogurt. Well played by Poe. Good run. And
Very nice.
listen to Poe's music. He's a musician. Go on his Twitter, making some music in between playing in these tournaments, and it's much appreciated.
Very well played. I'm proud of you, Poe.
Got a couple matches to go. We're quickly moving through our top 8, coming to the conclusion of the Jazzy Circuit Online Tournament number 4 here on Casa. I'm very happy with the showing tonight. I felt like there was no kind of like filler matches. There was no match where I'm like, okay, let's get to the good ones. Everybody knows how to play this game, and everybody is showcasing their skills, and the skill set is high.
Yes, very high. But I do, before we get to the next match, I do have a question. Will we ever see Dr. Steelhammer in a tournament ever again?
I'm sorry, Frankie, you're breaking up. I can't hear you. No, I did the unthinkable, and I had a human child. And I realized that I could be one of two things in this world. I could be the 9th best player in America, or I could be a pretty solid dad. And I've chosen to be the 9th best player in America, guys. I'm coming back.
Sounds good.
I'm never playing again.
Nika's playing right now.
Nika
Putting
is playing.
feet in
Nika
Amir's
is my
ass.
father. This is my dad. Nika birthed me, and he beat me. He beat me. He was physically abusive as a father. And Amir is, I think, SoCal's father in a lot of ways. One of the OGs. This is a legendary matchup. This is something that, like, 15 years ago I would have been super blown away to see, and now it's 2024, and these dudes are playing, and they're playing regularly in these tournaments. It's like they don't have years of experience playing each other. It's only because of Jazzy Online that these guys get to compete. Nika ripping through.
Yeah, that's what he does. It's hard. Like, you have to get your footing against Nika because he's so momentum based, and when Chun is the weakest is the beginning of the round, right? So you have to like find a way to survive in these early goings, and it's tough right now. Again, Amir being put in the blender.
Ooh,
the Sharknado, nice block. Amir just has to hang on for a little while longer. He has to get some meter and then get some damage without using the meter. But Nika's making it extremely tough right now, just sitting in the corner.
He is so good at this video game.
Yeah, he's very skilled at this video game.
This video game is something that he has mastered.
I think so. I think he's approaching mastery, I think. See, that's what burns me about the whole professional video gamer monicum. It's like, oh, you can't say it unless you fucking can pay your mortgage from playing games. And it's like, there's no way you look at this guy play and you don't tell me he's a professional third strike player.
That's a pro.
He is a pro.
And he's playing against a professional third strike player. These are two of the best players in the history of the United States. These aren't like two good guys, solid. Like Amir, you can make a convincing argument that he's probably, right up there as the best American Chun, outside of maybe Justin.
Yeah.
And
most decorated for sure.
Yeah, dude. And Nika KO is
Lance.
Nika KO.
You gotta throw Lance in there.
You gotta throw Lance in there.
Amir's trying to fight back and just gets swallowed up by the Sharknado. He's got one more game to make an adjustment. I don't know
if winners finals. This is
winners finals.
I can tell you, winners finals.
Winnie's
Winnie's finals. It's very difficult to beat Nika KO one game. Almost impossible to beat him 2 games. The idea of beating him 3 games
in a row.
I've personally never done that. But maybe Amir can do that. If anybody could, it would be Amir. And Amir switching styles, coming
switch
really
colors.
Hot. Switch colors, switch styles. This is Amir's color, right? I mean,
been so long. I think so. I think he picks default. No, am I bugging?
Oh,
Anyway.
look at that. You never see that animation. You see that she dashed into the sweep.
Yeah, that's because Amir's constantly getting an
You don't
asses.
see
So
Chun dashing in that often from that range. But
right, yeah, it's true.
you're trying to bully the biggest bully. It's very, very hard to bully Nika KO. You have to kind of get some good
hard.
breaks. In my experience, when I beat Nika, it's like, oh, wow, that fireball hit
Yeah,
80%
exactly.
damage.
Right,
GG.
yeah. But just Nika's also good at just controlling the pace. You know, like when he wants to slow down, he does it
Ooh.
well. Amir sneaks in that low medium kick, gets the
rare
mix up.
mistake.
Nice. Oh, he gets
Solid
that low,
legs.
the lightning legs. He
That's what
watched
he's
the
known for.
tutorial, I
Oh,
think.
he misses the punish on that parry.
Like fierce. Amir's fighting. I like this.
Yeah, he's
This is
still
the
in
tough
it. Amir's a
position.
competitor. This is a guy who's been in.
Oh, that's tough.
Wow, he
Nice
comboed the
confirm.
dive kick.
Jesus, Nika.
Dive kick into super is not a thing you see
Fuck.
often. Yuki did that to me once, and I didn't know you could do that. And he's
Fucking nerds,
like,
man.
Yuki was like, yeah, of course. I'm like, what are you talking about? You can dive kick and combo it. Yuki has that feeling sometimes where it's like, you don't know everything. It's like, I know everything. I wish Yuki would play in these tournaments. I want to see everybody.
Yeah, me too. I'm getting very in this seat. It's very easy to say, hey, why isn't everyone playing right now? What are you doing? You don't have anything. Is there something better to do on a Saturday night than play Third Strike
I
in underwear?
certainly don't.
I don't think
ordered
so.
an entire pepperoni pizza. I was going to watch this regardless. And when you asked, hey, do you want to do commentary? It's like, well, yeah, I mean, I would love to be able to talk about the thing that I was going to watch anyway. It's an honor to be able to commentate this level of play. Nika versus Amir, and it's not even grand finals. Like, dude, wild.
Yeah. But this is the thing right now. Neem gets a second crack at Amir
Yeah.
San, so you get to see if he has any adjustments for our boy.
Yeah, what I really like about Third Strike is like I looked at this bracket a couple hours ago and I saw Nika, Neem, Amir, and I thought, yep, that's your top three. But who's
He's
gonna
got,
win?
he's got one more test
Oh.
in front of him.
We got Yogurt Brain.
Yogurt Brain Son still in it. I'll fix my fucking
Let's
face.
see.
Somebody
Now they
slap me.
played. Did they play earlier?
I'm pretty sure
No,
they
he
did.
played Amir. I don't know. Did they play earlier? I'm not sure.
It's fine. We're both old men here, trying our best.
Well, all that matters is they're playing right now.
Someone
We've
see
seen a
in the
lot
chat
of
if they played.
Kanabuki tonight.
Nice Nage.
Let's see if Yogurt can handle the patience and the aggression. It's sort of like controlled aggression with Neem. He presses the gas when he has the opportunity, but he's very comfortable just kind of chipping away at you slowly.
Mm-hmm. Dash up. Neem. The classic. Yogurt Brain. He needs
Punish on
to
the air panel.
find a way to put some pressure on Neem. It's a very difficult thing to do. Obviously, he's another professional. Professionally plays his
it
game.
can feel like trying to get in on Neem can feel like running into a buzzsaw, and it's frustrating.
Yeah,
This
it's
is
like a shot
defense.
caller kind of, where it's like every time you try to press something, it's like, oh, I got hit.
Yeah, his defense
just like that.
is well known as being one of the best in the country. He's just super hard to break down. And he will sit there comfortably for as long as he needs to. Neiman doesn't break in the true sense. Like, he's just not a guy who cracks.
Yeah,
You have to beat him. He's not going to beat himself.
right. He's up the game. Just throwing
There we
Yoga
go.
Brain in the corner.
Professional Third Strike right there.
Yeah, that's
4
it.
throws.
4
When
throws.
you see ranked 10 players out there, that wasn't an accident.
Right.
Use your throws. Make sure
Nice
that
parry.
Because now Yogurt's like, okay, he's going to throw me 4 times. Let me wake up with something, and Neiman's not going to be there. And he's going to dash back, or he's going to bait it out. Just condition.
Neiman is very comfortable right now. Yogurt Brain has to find a way to make him uncomfortable.
I mean, Yogurt's got a brain freeze right now, and it's completely understandable. It's very hard to get comfortable when you're just getting hit with all these different types of options. And it's nothing
Oh.
super fancy. I like that.
Yeah.
Just trying to style
He's
it.
he's getting cute with it. Oh god,
Yeah,
this
that's-
is just domination.
Just
And
Yep.
Neem
very, very beautiful
playing
display of
extremely frisky, and I like it.
trying to get loose because he's got Amir in losers finals.
Right. I
Not
think
going to be an easy
no, it's
road
not.
to climb, but he's
I don't think
done it
it's gonna
before.
look the same as the first time, the first go around. I think, um, in a sense, he's been playing in all of these matches the way he needs to play against Amir, which is a little bit more active. So we'll see. I think
Well,
I
we're going to
think
have
this
to
one's
see a
gonna
big
look
stylistic change in order for
yes
things to go differently.
for sure. If he
Nika
tries,
is sitting comfortably in grand finals. He has won, to my knowledge, every single one of the tournaments that he has entered online. I don't think anybody has beaten him yet.
well, he's Nico was the original LAN god, so he's very comfortable in these online settings and
You could
um
put Nika KO on a PS2 pad plugged into a microwave, and he would feel comfortable.
yeah,
He can play this game underwater. He can play it upside down. He can play it in 30, 300 ping. It doesn't matter. He can play it in Japan during Cooperation Cup. His ability to adapt to the
it'll probably
environment,
look the exact same.
it will look the exact same. And that might be the nature of his character. I think Yang isn't really
Yeah.
affected the way that other
For
characters
sure.
are.
But Neem trying to climb the mountain that is Amir Rexel.
Well, he did it convincingly. Their first set earlier in the night was extremely one-sided.
Yeah. But it's still dicey though, like it was one-sided, but it was a lot of opportunities there for Neiman to
No, Amir won the first set, right?
yes.
Yeah,
But it was,
very
but
one-sided
it
for
was
Amir's set.
yeah, but the situations that they were getting themselves in, it could have easily like flipped. It was just Amir
Yeah,
got
from
the
what I remember, it was just solid confirms, meme,
Right,
dashing
exactly.
in, and getting tagged.
see just like that. Now Neem is on the other side of it.
Ooh,
Nice,
nice
very well done.
fireball. Very smart.
Yes.
A fireball is basically just a poke.
Yeah.
It's just a poke from a little further away.
Shout out to Serlin. Oh
Yeah, I
no,
think
the
that
full
is-
jump. All right, it's getting the pressure on. Nice.
Oh, very smart use. Takakina.
Tate Kina. It's getting the pressure in the corner. Amir is having a lot of trouble building meter safely.
Kind of faking the wall jump out, staying
Yeah.
solid in the corner. Trying to play footsie's hard to do when you don't have anywhere to go, but stay stuck. You can't back up in the corner.
Yep, and the dash in, dash out.
I feel like
Why
at
should-
some point, one of those fake wall jumps probably should have been a real wall jump. It's very hard to win in this specific Street Fighter. Other games you can kind of compete in the corner, but this one, like Street Fighter 6, it's like you're in the corner, you got to get the hell out of there.
Yeah, it's just hard because if Ken guesses right in that interaction, there's so much damage. But yeah, you're right. Like one of those jump backs needed to be a wall jump, like just to show
Because,
him
like,
that it's there.
It's
And
Chun-Li, like you
it's
have
Chun. Yeah, you got to get
you
out of
have
it, right?
that fly away, ability. You got to take advantage of it.
Nice walk under. Oh, the lightning legs again.
Eggs, yeah.
Yo, he's
buffer,
been watching
dude.
his own videos, and I fucking
Yeah, I
like.
think he knows how to do those. Oh, the Neiman special starting the round with a super. Takakina getting the
Nice.
damage boost.
Yep, nice Katate Kina.
No super. That was one of the few missed confirms there that I've seen tonight from Amir.
Yeah, nice.
There we go.
Wait, that was a delay too. He was very safe with that.
Got another super. Tries the ambiguous mix-up.
Uh-oh, Kara back throw. Nage. Oh,
Elf is melting
Nage
away.
again. What's he gonna do?
One
Overhead.
more.
Oh,
Oh, very nice.
very nicely done by Neiman. Just keeping the pressure on, understanding that Amir wants to press that button. It's very good, as you mentioned before. Dash up short, nothing. EX
Oh,
tops.
big punish,
Oh,
no,
no.
nothing.
Could have.
Could have ducked it.
It's weird though. I understand Amir not wanting
No one
to go for a
expects
punish.
it. I feel like when Ken does a grounded Tatsu, my brain's like, what's that? I haven't seen that move before.
doesn't even, yeah. And it's always plus 1,000 when you
Yeah.
try to punish it. Nice confirm, parry confirmed by Neiman. Oh, he just
Ooh,
spinning
he
birds like
expected not dealing
fuck
with the
your
mix-up. Dang, I will
fuck
hit you
your
on both
Oki
sides.
bugs. From both
The
BOF.
baseball bat, stand roundhouse from Ken. One of my favorite moves in the game. Just so
Oh,
cool.
no
that
super
baseball
off the back, fierce. Amir, he hit that in the first set and dropped it in the second.
Good work by Meme, flipping the script a little bit, saying, I'm still alive.
Still here. He's more
2-0.
alive than Amir at this point. I mean, having to win
Well,
3
Amir
against
quickly
Neem is
2-0. Yeah.
this is
Amir
tough.
2-0 Neiman earlier in the bracket, and Neiman has adapted.
Yes, he's adapted with some
Nice.
a little bit of more aggression. But Amir's been in those games, right? It's like he's missed a couple confirms, and so you know you can feel good about that if you're him. Like he had it, he just needs to close it out. And Chun-Li
no
is certainly
super.
a character that you can win 3 games. It kind of doesn't matter who's on the other side of that.
Neiman betting on himself here. One more mix-up.
Very nice.
Walking in, no sweep,
Ooh.
double dash
Is he
throw.
in dash
Mario
mode or is
Kart.
he in crouch medium kick mode?
Double dash throw, Mario
Oh, there he
Kart.
goes. Crouch dash mode or crouch medium kick mode. There it goes.
Ooh,
He
there
makes
it
it so
is.
hard,
Sweep
man.
dash.
He makes it so hard.
Yeah.
Really nice.
He creates his own little mini game in the mid-screen with that.
Yeah, definitely. Nicely done. Mir is on the verge of losing this tournament right
He's
now.
cornering himself, building meter, and I don't know if that was the best strategic move to just kind of walk yourself into the corner, but he's out now with a super of his own.
Yeah.
Where's the ambiguity? What's the mix-up?
Nice.
Stays in front.
Neem looks extremely comfortable. Gets the dash up. Reverse
He
Nage
is
gets the full.
safe
Now
from
he
the
wins if
dash.
he gets
I
this
don't-
right, and he got it
Yes, he
correct.
does.
Good job.
A 3-0. What a beautiful reversal.
Nicely done.
And I'm very excited to see because we have yet to see Neem versus Nika in this tournament.
Really?
This is actually
In
right?
all of
Have
them,
we?
or
I
just
don't
this one?
know. They've played many times. They
Oh,
played.
okay. No, I
in
meant
this
like
specific
in
tournament.
the ones from this season. But yeah, I'm
Oh, they
excited.
play
We
like
have
in the
not
grand
seen them.
finals of all these tournaments. Neem's
Okay.
always top 3 and Nika's always winning. But in this tournament, it's really a very pure tournament because it's 2 guys who have worked their way through everybody else and have now met each other.
Yep.
It's not like we're
First
going
seed,
in
second
and
seed.
yeah, this is the way that the tournament really should have gone on paper, and it's going that way. And I have watched these dudes play for many years, and there's a real competitive element. This is not just going to be a wash either way. These guys are going to have to prove tonight who's the better of the 2.
Yeah, and Neiman's come back against Lloyd from losers bracket before, so this is very possible. This is very doable for him.
Yo, real quick, we're officially going into grand finals, but I just want to thank everybody for watching, everybody tuning in. I just want to give one last shout out to the Matcherino. We're at 150 right now. That's super fire. Thank you so much. What? Excuse me. Let's fix my face.
170.
Yo, Poe, thank you so much for the 20, homie.
Yeah,
Thank you
Alan
so
coming
much
in.
to the homie Poe from New York. We saw him rocking the Kanakuma in
He's
tournament.
doxing himself with his government name.
Literally doxing himself, Alan Childs.
For the
Alan
community.
Shields.
He's posted his social security number and address in the Twitch chat if
Yeah.
anybody needs it.
If you click on the coupon codes, you get access to his social security and his address, and you can steal his information.
Oh,
But the
great
codes
tournament
have to
run.
say
Thank you
050.
Thank you for the donation, Poe. Everybody check out Poe's music. He's donating money. So you should at least go to his Twitch or to his Twitter. and
He's
listen
a
to his
starving
music.
artist giving us money to play video games online.
Oh,
so
what a gem.
You
is
do the
that.
math. You do the math.
Those
But yeah,
record companies, they're not paying him enough.
yeah, not at all. All right, so we're gonna get into this Neem versus Nika match.
I love it. Nika versus Neem, grand finals of a Street Fighter 3 Third Strike tournament. What more could you ask for on a Saturday night?
Nothing.
This is it. This is
it. This is peak
I got 2
third
slices
strike,
of cold pizza
online
left.
third strike on a Saturday night. This is the peak.
I'm rooting for the reset. I want to see as much of this as I can. I want to know who is the best. Who is going to be the Jazzy Online Tournament number 4 Casa de Azul World Champion tonight?
I don't know, but I have a feeling that it's gonna be sick either way. These guys
Either
always put
way,
on a show.
Everyone's going to go home. My dad's taking us out for ice cream after the games. We're going to have a blast. My
He's gonna take us to ice cream with the winnings.
He's taking us to ice cream. I hope he doesn't beat me before he puts me to bed tonight.
All
My
right.
biological father, Lloyd Peralta. Back throw.
All right. Nika,
There
quick
we
start.
go.
Quick
Oh,
start.
that block.
Puts himself in the corner for the mix-up, but gets
I'm
out
so glad I'm
promptly.
not dealing with that right now. I'm watching it.
Very odd interaction, but
Oh, very
Nika
unfortunate.
closes this out with the Launch, meterless punish,
Yeah, sure
maximum.
you can. Unique interaction, short hit, short hitbox on Yang.
Yeah, it's a tough call. But he made it. Maybe it was a jab short. I don't know. But right now, Nika's controlling the skies right now. He's not letting
He
Neiman
is.
jump in on
Nice
him.
use of stand jab as an anti-air, doubling it up to stop the parry. Slash pressure. These guys know each other well.
Keeping
Nika's
it safe.
stopping the... Oh, Neem is feeling a little bit like he's in the Sharknado.
A little bit. It's looking like it. It's looking like a twist of sorts. Oh, nice. But he stops it. These guys know each other. Nice. I love
Blocking
that.
it out. 1, 2, 3.
Good job. Good job by Nika
He
KO.
gains
Just
away
maintaining
from
his
his
composure.
4th straight online tournament. Nika is qualifying for the finale from the comfort of his living room.
Mhm.
Who can stop him? Is it Neem? Is it you, viewer out there? Do you have what it takes?
Something tells me Nika's like in his outside clothes playing third strike right now. I don't know why. Just picture him. Jeans on, hair slicked back.
Right? Yeah. If it was me in an online tournament, just trust I'm fully nude. But
Yeah.
Nika, 3-piece suit.
Oh, Neiman, he put on my gi. Let's see if it works out for him.
White gi. Daigo
Put on the white
Umehara.
gi.
Umehara-san.
Oh man, that's my gi now. Daigo can have
Daigo gave it up.
Daigo can have those homeless Ken clothes from Street Fighter 6.
Oh my god.
I'm claiming this gi.
Short.
Nika getting a quick
Like a
round
nice blue
two.
butter.
It's just ground. It's what's happening now. It's just the ground game. You have to be able to win that. And Neem is usually really good at forcing Nika to jump in at him and then stifling those approaches. But right now, Lloyd's controlling the ground pretty well. Neem's having a better round this round. Just taking advantage of those scramble situations, but still a
Nika's
sticky
still there.
situation. Here he goes, the empty jump, the empty dive low. Neiman tries to
That's
red
gonna
parry.
hurt. That
That's
combo
it.
is so vicious.
It's
so
so
much
good.
stun off. So and Nika is always hunting for it. If you
Yeah,
play
I mean,
Yang, you
it's-
don't use that every single time you
have
have a
to.
chance.
But it just blows up too much, right? It blows up the crouch text. It blows up the jump away.
Yeah,
It blows
the
up guard
the
jump.
delay.
It blows up even standing tech. It blows up so much.
And there's
The
enough
thing is,
time
you have to
visually
earn that
confirm it.
interaction. You have to pressure with throw and
You force
make
them
it
into
scary.
making that
Yeah,
mistake,
make it
yeah.
scary for the Ken to press something. And but Nika right
Very
now
nice.
has Ken in the corner pretty early in the round, almost stunned too.
Dude, this is wild. Is Nika getting better? I mean, his dominance in these tournaments has been remarkable. These are stacked tournaments.
Yeah,
He hasn't run into a landmine yet.
all right, I'm just gonna have to answer next time, I guess.
Someone's going to have to come off the couch and try to stop this guy. And he was doing the same thing at the Brooklyn tournament series, offline.
No, yeah, I mean he's a momentum guy, and he's clearly made it a point to come, to play as much of these online tournaments as possible. And
Yeah, he's
you
taking
can see
it
he's just
seriously.
improving week to week.
A motivated and sharp Nika KO is a problem.
Yeah, there's no machine better.
God.
This is
Dude,
tough.
this is like tool assisted. It's so gorgeous.
Yeah, Nika getting clipped
Neiman
by
is
the dash
still
up short.
playing solid. He's a competitor and he's going to do what he can to try to stay alive here, but this might be a 3-0.
So he still can do it though. He has the meter. He has the reactions, and the kick confirms. But Nika right now
Right
just
there, and the
sniffed
walk
everything
forward
out.
throw, and just like that, ladies and
Just
gentlemen, your
like that.
Jazzy online tournament number 4 champion is none other than Nicaraguan knockout, Nika KO.
Beautiful.
Congratulations.
Beautifully done.
Well played
Congrats.
from everybody. Dude, Neem, great solid run, avenging his loss against Amir in dominant fashion to get second place. And then third place, the SoCal legend himself, Amir Amirsala.
Yep.
The king of SoCal Chun. And then Yogurt Brain coming in at 4th. Very well played as well. And the rest of the players, everybody put on a tremendous performance tonight. Everyone should be proud of themselves.
Very well done.
And to the viewers, thank you for the $170 to the Matcherino. Nika will use that for I guess
Yo,
steroids.
Nika's not getting that
improved
money,
the-
bro. I'm running away with the Matcherino right now.
Yeah, it's over, Nika.
I'm-
You're not getting your Buffalo Wings money from us.
I-
All right,
I'm in
Dude.
the jet ski. I'm on the jet ski right now with the briefcase.
that's it. It's done.
It's too late.
Nika is like just absolutely dominating.
Yeah.
I don't remember the last time an American just kind of won everything like this. There's always been.
It might have
back and
been
forth.
Ryan during his run a few years ago. He's kind of
Yeah.
winning everything he entered, and then before that, it might have been Nika, and then before that, might have been Justin. So, I mean, just Nika returning to form is what it looks
I
like right
feel
now.
like a universe where Nika KO holds the Jazzy Circuit belt is a universe that I want to live in.
Yeah, well, we
I like
need.
that.
Yeah, well, the
I need it
multiverse
back in
needs
the
to
city.
adjust this. You need
Has
to get that
ever
timeline.
happened before? Has Nika ever
Nika
won?
has
He
not,
has not.
won the Jazzy.
Oh, see,
He
that
was the
deleted
highest
him.
placer at TFC, which was the kind of previous national championship. He was the highest placing
Right.
American,
right.
but never won the Jazzy event. He's done well though. I mean, he's gotten top 5 multiple times. But
Nah, we gotta get that popping. But for sure, definitely wanna close this show out. First off, I want to thank all the viewers, the people that followed, everybody that supported, dropped money in the Matcherino. Thank you so much. Thank you to Mutant and Venka for giving Casa this opportunity. Like I said, I love Third Strike. Third Strike literally just won my heart over the years of like learning Street Fighter, especially on a competitive level. Just discovering the game after Street Fighter 4 on a competitive level was like very fun for me, and I really want to do more of this stuff, especially when it comes to like making online tournaments matter for people to get exposure to what we've grown to love, which is the online tournament, online major experience. So the more things that funnel towards that type of experience, I'm all about showing love to and making sure that we support it in all types of fashion. I want to give a huge shout out to my commentary team, Frankie and Dr. Steelhammer. You guys have not only been huge mentors to me in this game, but you have been awesome friends, and you guys killed it tonight on commentary, sharing your expertise and making us all laugh. And then I want to give a shout out to Doctor on the stream, Yost on bracket running / customer service, and Dan Cravat on social media, and all the Casa team that isn't here on day of and does all the work behind the scenes. Thank you so much. But
Bunch, this is a really impressive tournament
Yes,
series.
I was gonna
This is the
say.
first time you've come into the Third Strike space, and I've
Yeah.
commentated on a few of these types of events. This is far and away.
Far and away.
most-
I'm so happy he said it.
I mean,
before
dude,
I did.
like Frankie and I were talking beforehand, like trying to figure out the logistics of how this is going to work, and there was an element of uncertainty because I don't know. Sometimes these things go really poorly, but
Yeah.
you guys run a hell of a show.
This
yeah.
is-
Like
It's
really,
so
really
smooth.
well done.
oh,
I'd be lying if I said that we got here overnight. A lot of the team has been here since 2020, and they can run these shows with their eyes closed, but it
shows,
was
man.
a lot of like fire and brimstone trying to make sure that
Well,
it's
they can tell that
to
you
what
know
it
what
is
you're
today.
doing.
Yeah.
At one moment, I asked Frankie, I was like, Frankie, are they going to make us like find the matches on Fight Kit ourselves? And
Right, yeah, we were like,
I
oh,
didn't know
that
what
would
we were
suck.
stepping into.
Hell no, dude! Like,
No, people- I mean,
I didn't. We
dude,
didn't know.
I've worked on some very interesting events. So
Hell no.
really, really fun to work with you guys.
No,
Thank
this
you
is
for coming
awesome.
into the Third Strike
I'd love to
space.
do this again if you guys ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm already
Man, this
talking to
was fun.
Venka. I'm talking to Venka to try and find a day that works for everybody. So like, if you guys have days in March that you would prefer, it would it would behoove you guys to let me know, and then I can kind of bring that to them and bring it to my
Just
team
say the
and
word
see
and
what
we-
works.
We will. We
Sounds
would
good.
love to be a part of this.
For
It's a lot
sure.
of fun. Congratulations to Nika. And
Yeah.
Third Strike is it's a good game. Play Third Strike.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
by the way, top 3. Don't forget to join. Click join tournament on Matcherino because I want to pay you guys out like as soon as we're done here.
ASAP.
But yeah, we're gonna raid Dabs and Cabs.
Nice.
So I don't know who they are, but stick around so that
Yeah,
they can get
they're
the
Third
full
Strike channel.
experience of. Okay, cool. Yeah, I was searching the Third Strike Third Strike category,
I
making
think-
sure that
I think
we
Southern
stay in the
California,
realm.
but I don't know.
All right, cool.
Nice.
Yo,
Beautiful.
tell them where you came from and everything, and we'll see you guys next time.
All right, guys. Well, congratulations to Nika. I'm Dr. Steelhammer signing off.
Oh,
Wait, Frankie,
we already
BFG.
rated, baby.
It's
We
done,
already
baby.
rated.
It's
Oh, we're
done,
good.
baby.